Good job, man.
BlakGooseTV family.
The Billy.
Errol Spence, Shawn Porter, baby.
That's what we here for. But right now we watching John Molina get work, boy. That boy weak.
Yeah, he got knocked down first round real
Twice.
quick.
Twice. Hey, the ref saved him.
Ref saved his ass real quick. Real quick. Because he got knocked down 2 times, boy. Right out the gate. I missed it. I was in the bathroom or something. Young Zen told me.
I don't want to really advertise nothing on here, but I want to advertise this good water. Y'all drink this now. I need to drink
water, man.
You need to drink that water.
Keep your skin clear. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he made it to the second round only because I appreciate the like, y'all. He made it to the second round only because of the ref, yo. That's the only reason.
I swear. John Molina getting work, baby.
Like, he got knocked down, right? And he on the ground, and they count all the way to like 10, but he just kind of takes a step back and he says, "Get up, get up," and he gets up. He said, "You good?" I'm like, that should have been a fight, but yeah, he losing. He lost the second round too, I think. That's the end of the second round.
I swear, man, they saved his ass, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody in here, what's good with y'all, man? This Shawn Porter fight gonna be crazy. I saw your video, man. My man Errol said he gonna knock out Porter, boy.
Yeah. I've been kind of fascinated with kind of seeing how people been predicting this fight. Because you got a different boxing community, a lot of bloggers, you know what I'm saying, YouTubers, they saying that's basically an easy win for Errol. But if you look at, let's just talk about the people in the 147 division, who they asked, Terrence Crawford, excuse me, I'm blanking. Who else? Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. Who else did they ask in the 147 division? Somebody else. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they all think it's a 50-50 fight. Because y'all forgot what's good with the Joshua Pate, man. Spence in 10, TKO. So that's what a lot of people are saying. But look, a lot of people forget Shawn Porter is used to fighting bigger fighters. Everyone's trying to make it seem like he has trouble with bigger fighters. But y'all remember in his amateur career, he beat Demetrius Andrade. He beat Alexander Usyk, the current heavyweight contender. Used to be cruiserweight undisputed. And then he also beat Danny Jacobs. So he's fought like legit guys, and when it comes to top tier boxers that are bigger than him. But at the same time, everyone always says pros and amateurs, a total different story. It is, but
I think Shawn Porter can catch what's it called?
Errol. Just because he's so unorthodox. A lot of people like to say it's because he's a dirty fighter, but you know, you gotta use what works for you. But I feel you on that though, Pate. Spence in 10 for the TKO. What you got? You want to call right now, or you gonna wait?
We gonna wait. It don't matter though.
I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about it, but I don't know closer to the actual fight. We still got the Benavidez versus Darrell fight after this one, and then we got the main event. So we got a little bit of time, but you know what I'm saying. Hop on in if y'all, you know what I'm saying, want to join. Turn this up a little bit. See if maybe we can get it through the. Excuse me, right there.
He knows sooner or later he's going to knock him out. He knows that he's going to keep all the answer is he's not more confident he's stupid. Just keep doing what he's doing. And he's not taking anything out of himself.
Look, Molina found himself a jab.
The problem is how many more of these
he's still down 3 rounds.
Molina take. And it's all
probably 4.
Molina's hands.
Nah, 3. It's only round 3.
But he got knocked down twice.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Everything's within his own stride. You know, just working behind the jab now. He's just setting him up. You know when you expect an
oh man, he's getting caught with that right hand all day.
His hand's low.
And he'll catch him by surprise in a minute. Rocked him back with a jab and then hit for the right hand. It didn't quite reach on that occasion. Just trying to touch with that.
His jab ain't doing nothing, man.
Not doing much more than that.
Well, Molina is just basically just out there for a check right now.
Yeah, he's trying to survive. Oh man, it's about to be over. Lopez jab is eating this man alive.
Lopez looking like a stud. I swear I see Molina with some belts, man.
Yeah, he used to. He used to have belts.
Oh, he just carries those?
Huh?
I saw somebody in his corner have a belt.
Oh, right now?
I thought I saw one. Could be wrong.
I don't know if he's a belt holder now. He's 100 with
Can't be
you.
though. He's 17. Maybe belt's 12, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, dude.
My man Molina be hunched all the way over, boy.
Oh man, his posture is terrible.
All right, commercial round 3 over. I'll say what Lopez lost another round. He in smoke, y'all. Still a good fight. Be right back though.
It's time to show you Lambert's Casino. There's roulette, sweet games, plus winning new offers. Yo, Mosa, I've got your child crazy. Resignation, please.
The best part of my job is helping families at this very important time.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltero.
Josito Lopez with all 3 rounds in his back pocket so far, including a big one in the first with a couple of knockdowns and a brief glimpse there at the corner of John Molina Jr. Is scheduled for 10 at welterweight. Molina in the red and white stripes, the red, white and blue of the Star-Spangled Banner. Josito Lopez in the black with the Mexican flag.
But Molina's defenses have just been non-existent, and his left hand is very low. He's been open for the right hand. He's got no head movement. He hasn't been moving in and out of distance with his feet. His feet are very static. His head's static, and his left hand is very low. And Lopez, hasn't been able to miss him with the right hand.
Just backed up there, Molina. Managed to take it on the shoulder, but the right hand coming back again there. Just encouraging Molina there to let his hands go. Tries the jab, but it's comfortably slipped there by Lopez.
Let's see Lopez just double up on that jab, get a little bit close to his feet. And when he does land the right hand, if he had that point where he's got good leverage in it, where sometimes he's landing the right hand. It's kind of the powers at the end of the punch where he was maybe a couple of inches closer with his feet. There'd be more power in it.
That win we looked at earlier on for Lopez against Victor Ortiz. That was here at the Staples Center. Lopez looks like he's on his way to another good victory tonight, but you can never be absolutely sure. He's
All right, back up in here.
So far, and again, he's winning round 4, but Molina is still in there. That's about the best you can
I know he a jag boy. I can't let him make no move on me. Still with y'all though, boy. Molina's still getting work. I was watching when I was in the kitchen, giving me some water, some more water. But I don't mean weak in a standpoint that he can't fight. When I'm just talking about as far as just like he looks like a C- boxer right now. Hands down, throwing one punches at a time, can't double up, can't find any openings. He's just looking scared out there, man. Looking like he has no experience.
He's definitely showing his age too, man.
Yeah,
He's definitely looking like
an old man.
he's at the end of his days, you know what I'm saying, his career. But he's definitely past his prime, let's say that. But that's how it goes. Father Time is undefeated. That's what they say, right?
Undefeated.
Ooh. Oh, that was a good little right hook though from Molina. That's all he's getting though. He's gonna hit him like every once.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's fine. Like I could probably snag a shot on somebody, but I mean, ain't no. That's how you know, man. And y'all gonna y'all hear me up in these streams. Y'all gonna hear me say Wilder name from time to time. That man power is something special. Never seen somebody can be outboxed for multiple rounds and then just be like, "Fire!" Oh, now y'all can probably argue Mike Tyson, but see, Mike Tyson used to like going out crazy and just throwing flurries of combos. He was different. See, Mike had a different style with it. It's like Wilder just be sitting there, jab, jab. You sitting there trying to box him up, moving. He's just sitting there being patient. And he just hit you once, and you see a little stumble. Oh my God, man! It's like he see $1 million for grabs or something, man. He just eyes light up, get the bombing away, man.
Oh man.
But my point was,
what? Oh no, I was just
hotly anticipated.
The city.
As soon as it was made,
The city. Shout out to LA, baby.
Looked like it had some interesting weather right there though. That shit, I don't know if that shit was like
Cloudy or something?
Yeah. What is that called? Forecast? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, overcast.
Overcast. Yeah.
Quite some time ago, they've been entertaining Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter.
There we go. It looked like Molina, like he's not necessarily leaning over no more though now. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's kind of like he's bending his knees. Before it seemed like he was just like hunched over with his knees straight up. So it looked like he got his balance a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
He's still throwing. I see what you're saying. He's throwing. Every time he throws, he's leaning. Man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful overextending. That's how he kept getting caught in the first round or second round. There you go. See, that was nice. Oh, beautiful uppercuts. That was nice.
Go, Molina. Hey, John Molina, man. His name is really catchy.
See, but then I say he got to start working his jab. Look, now the jab's going. I'm like, if you're going to use that Philly shell type shoulder roll type style, you got to use your jab, man. And you just got to throw it out there. Especially if you're not, he's not really using the Philly shell because he's not using his shoulder as defense. That's why he keeps being open for that right hand. He's here, but his shoulder's just down the whole time. So it's easy to catch him. He's trying to use this hand to catch the right hand, but he's not catching no punches with it. And part of that probably has to do with him being past his prime.
They're like,
oh, beautiful. He said left hook, right hook. Oh, it's about to be over. If Lopez just, man, if he just sticks.
He's just doing mix on this.
I know, face, man, but I'm like, he could have ended it right there if he did a couple more body shots. It's like he keeps on going on, like
he's probably just like, man, I trained all this time, baby.
I'm trying to get some rounds in.
Yeah, man. Like this nigga's a live practice. I can show the whole world my repertoire.
That was a beautiful parry. You seen that? How he was parrying away his right hand. He just slapped it away. Jabbed to the body. Good jab at the body. That was a terrible setup by Molina for that overhand. That was better. That was okay. He's fine. He's okay. He's using Molina's using Lopez jab against him. He's trying to time his overhand right off of Lopez's jab. Don't get me wrong though. Lopez is winning the fight.
Easy, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It may sound like we're making it seem like it's a close fight. It's not a close fight, but you know, Molina's trying, and I appreciate that.
I hope he would try. He would get his ass knocked out. And that jab is lighting his whole world up, man. I know he's getting tired of it, bro.
Oh, beautiful body shot. Keep him up. That was up. What are you talking about, ref? He haven't been good at all. Get him out the ring, man. That ref, trash.
The ref really made this fight need to be.
And then he didn't even count the third knockdown. He counted the third knockdown as a slip. I said, that man fell. I mean, that man got rocked.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna count as a slip?
Because if that was a knockdown, he wouldn't have got up, bro. And he helped him up to
I know. He said, come on, get up. He wanted to stay down from it. He said, I want to count. No, I don't count.
What you gotta let your hands go, Johnny. Okay? Hey, you gotta let your hands go, Johnny. Move down and let over, Johnny. Down, let over. You hear that, Johnny? You hear that? Move those, Johnny.
That's good. That's good advice.
Some good advice, man. We done heard some jank advice.
I know, because I'm always interested now to hear what corners say. By the way, OSP won today, boy. It was beautiful. He was getting lit up in the first round. He was doing that shit. He came out and he was acting. I'm like, bro, does he want to fight? He acted like he wasn't caring none, bro. He was just getting hit with shots. He was just like lollygagging, bro. And in the second round, he just came out. He still looked like he was lollygagging, but he got a takedown and got the Von Flute choke.
It's like he's such a weak, good fighter, man.
It's weird, bro. It's so weird to watch him fight. It's like he has no go mode. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't
It's
turn
like
it
Dominique
on.
would fight, bro.
Yeah. I was like, bro, just like turn it up, bro. Like you act like you cool just getting hit. Bro, he even said in his post-fight interview, he was like, if my weight cut wasn't so good, I probably would have gotten knocked out by some of those shots I took earlier. I'm like, oh, bro.
He's on his Jared Hurd. He's like, I'm trying his method, baby.
Lopez keep going to the body. He's going to end this quick.
He's managed to take these shots. Yes, but what I was about to say is that I think if Lopez throws a left hook, a throwaway left hook, just to position Molina's head to move over, then he walks straight onto the right hand. So if he throws a left hook right hand, I think that's a shot that will work on Molina.
Yeah, I think what he's going to do when he does throw the
I'm excited for this next fight, though.
Yo, pride and joy. Then beat it.
They're talking that shit, too. Errol.
Sometimes you gotta talk shit and hype yourself up to believe you do what you didn't think you could do. You feel me?
What? Facts. Yeah, Lopez landed was nasty overhand right. I give it to Molina, man. He got himself a chin on him. I just feel like low ball though. Lopez kind of let off the gas.
He's probably just like, look, man, this dude's so washed. I'm not gonna sit here and use everything, but I'm gonna show off my skills though.
It's interesting. It's always interesting when you watch fighters who are advancing in years. You see how
It's interesting when you see fights like this where you don't see no clinches. You know, you get like
know.
certain fights, like
It's
even
like
maybe
all
even bigger
clinching.
fights. Yeah, like that Parker and Joshua fight, like that was
Terrible. Even man, the Huey Fury versus Pavetic fight, dog. That shit was rough.
man, bro. That was a strong. That was a what card were we watching? He was like, "There's another fight."
Oh, we just watched that shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Lomachenko.
Yeah, that was a terrible card.
That fight was long, man. Oh no, actually it wasn't then. Wasn't it Fury?
It was Fury. It was Fury because it was ESPN fight. That's right. It was ESPN card.
He was like, yo, bro.
That was a terrible card. I wasn't interested in none of that.
Man, that's crazy how that just happened too.
This shit sold nearly 3,000 tickets, man.
I mean, who wants to go really like Waller? Great talent, but it's like
Spend my hard earned
it's
cash
no
on that?
different. It's no different from Devin Haney. Like, are dudes really gonna go watch Devin Haney?
Not right now, no.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a boxing fan, you know, okay, he's gonna be $1 million man.
And I feel like most boxing fans really watch it from home. I don't think too
He
many.
claims he's a millionaire now, but I don't know. But
He is. He signed a big ass deal with
the zone.
Zone, yeah.
Oh, okay, well that's why. But I'm just saying, but that's because of the future. But I'm saying he's not. Well, I guess you said it's the deals now, so it's not even necessarily the fights, huh?
Yeah, it's like the Zone on some new shit. The way they setting shit up, like the Zone's really the one. Like you've seen it
They on some
before,
NBA, huh?
but the Zone signing motherfuckers like.
Because that's what they did
We'll
Canelo,
give you
right?
five. Yeah, Canelo got.
So,
I want to say
but
8
how-
fights
see,
for
this is-
300 plus.
This is where it gets interesting.
Real quick, Triple G got I think 6 fights for like 100 million. So did Danny Jacobs.
Damn. But Danny was a champ, that's why.
Yeah, but them niggas they throw money out over there, boy. Like that's why you see a lot of people going over to the Zone.
But look, I tell you this though.
So into the 7th.
With Canelo is interesting, bro. He low key on some Floyd right now. 'Cause think about it. If he's still with, like you said, Golden Boy, he can still get money from Golden Boy.
He has incentives, sponsorships, things like that.
That's what I'm saying. And then isn't he with somebody else too? You said?
Well, if since he's with Golden Boy, they're not under ESPN, but at the same time they are in a sense because even though, yeah, it's like their partnerships. Like I'm gonna promote my fights on your network. ESPN is still over them because if ESPN wants to and say like, hey, maybe something happens between them and Oscar De La Hoya or whoever the actual head Golden Boy Promotions is. Oh, I don't want to air your fights anymore. They can cut the contract because ESPN at the end of the day, it's a bigger company network. It's owned by Disney. Disney money is bigger than Golden Boy Promotions. So it's like you still have, in a sense, you're still under ESPN as well, right? Because you don't want to do
But
anything.
Canelo can still money from Golden Boy, though, right?
Yeah. Because Golden Boy is his promotion. That's why it's weird. You never seen anything like that because he signed to the Zone.
But the Zone's
Right.
supposed to promote his fights, correct?
Correct, which it does, but it's co-promoted with Golden Boy, right? So he is on Floyd shit, kind of. Floyd did it. He gets more money because Floyd made his own promotion. So it was like him and Al Heyman together, right?
And then he
When
went
you
with
look at
Showtime and got that deal with them too.
right, but it's like the only one he's Floyd's spending money with is the people like him, Al Heyman, and probably Oh, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
It's over. He about to throw a jab in the right. He about to drop it. See what I mean? I thought he was done.
Maybe you feel bad for him or something.
But I'm like Floyd a little bit better just because of that. It's just like it's him, Al Heyman. He co-promotes his stuff on Showtime or PBC, right? Usually and through PBC and Showtime, that's either Espinoza. Yeah, that's either Espinoza or Al Heyman, right? And he sells tickets. For Canelo, oh, nice 2 right hands. If he just keeps this 1-2ing, man, he's gonna catch him every time. He's not defending the right hand. It's over. See, he backs up every time. Molina must have power in his hands, man. Because Lopez is respecting him. It's like he don't want to get counterpunched. But Canelo, he's, you know what I'm saying? You got Oscar De La Hoya in his pockets, right? And Oscar De La Hoya, he's only the face of Golden Boy, right? Golden Boy Promotions is actually owned, I don't know the guy's name, but he's actually owned, there's a majority owner, right? Oh, there it is, the 1-2. I was like, just keep hitting him with the 1-2. He dropped Molina, y'all. He dropped Molina. Again, they got to call it, man. He's had enough damage, man. Call it. He took enough damage, man. He took enough damage. See? Dude just said the same shit. Call it, man. Oh!
Dang. That was a crazy 1-2-2.
But yeah, Canelo got more people in his pockets, though, right? I'm like, he gets that guarantee money, but then you got Oscar De La Hoya, whoever's over Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. ESPN gets a percentage of something.
What was Canelo's
Zone, and then you still got Eddie Hearn.
What was Canelo's deal?
I think it was like 8 or 10 fights, right? For like 365 million. It was like one of the biggest contracts in sports history at the time. Period.
Yeah, that got broken by baseball dude. But damn, he getting more money than NBA players.
Bro, that nigga Triple G got for like 6 fights. He got 100 mil.
Man, he out there Draymond Green.
I'm like, boxing's a different game now, man.
Well, I mean, you just put your life on the line. I'm not saying they don't deserve that dollars.
That's why, though, I think it'd be funny, though, when motherfuckers be trying to compare the money comparisons when it comes to boxing and like MMA. I'm like, it's not even close. Because if you at the top, yes, it's not evenly distributed. If you're a mid-tier boxer, if you're a lower-level boxer, you ain't making no money. Where you can make enough money in MMA, being a mid-tier or low-tier guy to support your family, right? You can't really do that in boxing. But if you make it to that upper echelon,
boxing, you gotta have at least, and I'm even gotta have like a crazy knockout power where it's like, okay, you can put seats in the, but you're not champion. You know what I'm saying? Like a good journeyman.
Yeah, but you don't even in boxing. Actually, you don't. Like that's more MMA. Like we kind of got to be outstanding. In boxing, you kind of just got to have the right manager, right promoter, talk to the right people, right setups, and that's how you kind of get into the game. Obviously, you have to have the skills too. But I'm like, John Molina Jr. and Jose Lopez, that's like making upward of like 300, 400K for this fight right here.
That's good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, basically how they're promoting comparison. Let's say go to UFC. Let's talk about the card they had today. OSP versus I don't remember the dude's name he fought. I'm like, they probably made like OSP probably made more because he was there for a minute. Let's say the other guy probably made about 40, 50K. If they got performance of the night, bonus. I don't think they got performance of the night. OSP probably got a bonus for the submission. He probably got submission of the night. So he probably made about 100K because of that, or maybe a little bit, maybe about 80K. But they'll probably walk away about 30, right?
Like the top dudes be making 500K though in the UFC. Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, these ain't the top dudes. They're making about the same amount. So like you don't have to be the top guy. You just have to be someone who. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like.
I think because boxing is more like I don't know.
Well, I think it's more established. I just think it's more established.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? It's been around way longer.
It's more traditional too. Like,
yeah. Thank you. You should have called it last round. Should have called it after the first round, bro. John Molina Jr. lost, y'all.
TKO. Stop it.
I'm like, everybody wants to talk about MMA, right? Or how it's growing bigger, it's gonna be bigger than boxing, this and that. Let's be 100 though. UFC is on what? ESPN Plus. So you have to go through something, a subscription and that to watch it. When it comes to boxing, it's on free TV. Like PBC is free TV, or you got the pay-per-view, right? But that's different. That's something that's been in the game for a long time. So it's like
People not gonna trip on $50 for a great fight.
how long has boxing been associated with ESPN, been associated with Showtime, right? MMA is just now doing that, right? So it's like
They way behind.
it's like, yeah, y'all popular and stuff, but y'all still new. Like at the end of the day, it's gonna be more of a consistent basis, in my opinion, when it comes to boxing. I think boxing fans are used to paying for this shit, right? I think MMA fans, it's a little different, but that's why I think they had to go away from the pay-per-view model. Where you see boxing still using it. I don't think boxing's gonna stop it.
Well, I know is boxing still has great talent every year. You see kind of this like a little bit of a drought in UFC. Like when it comes to divisions, like every division in boxing, you can at least name a couple dudes you like top.
And think about this: when it comes to boxing fans, they watch all the promotions. They watch Golden Boy promotions. They watch Top Rank. They watch DAZN. They watch BBC. They watch Mayweather promote. Like they watch all of them. When it comes to the MMA fans, a lot of times you got just UFC fans, or you got just Bellator fans, or you know what I'm saying. One championship really isn't that popular over there. Some people kind of know about PFL, but for the most part, when we talk about MMA, everyone talks about UFC, right? When there's so many other promotions, so I'm like, there's that too. You know what I'm saying? Like that shows you, like boxing fans. The thing that I feel like, even though UFC is a good model when it comes to the best guys to fight the best, I feel like it alienates certain fans because I feel like in some MMA fans, they feel like they got to choose. Like, oh, I'm a Bellator fan. Oh, I'm a UFC fan. But when it comes to boxing, it's like everyone talks about there's so many different belts. But at the same time, we don't ever say, even though they try and start this bullshit with PBC versus this and that, those dudes who do that, in my opinion, are not real boxing fans. If you're a real boxing fan, you're wondering what Dylan White doing. And then you wondering what Devin Haney doing. You feel me? You wondering about all the talent. You ain't worried. You know what I'm saying?
You want to see great boxing from anywhere. You like, okay, Fury's the best. I want to see Fury.
Yes.
Joshua's the best. I want to see Joshua. You're not like, oh, well, he's over there. No, we don't want to see.
We don't want to see. You know what I'm
think
saying?
about it. Michael Miller Page is just as good as people in the UFC.
He just fought yesterday, and I didn't even know it. I saw a highlight on the YouTube pop up. I said, "Oh shit!"
Running knee.
I know. That shit look crazy.
You know the red part of a piece of shit.
After he did that,
well, like, cause he was like,
that shit was funny though.
And then he just started dancing. He was like, "Yeah, you're a piece of shit." He's like, "What is this fucking guy?" You can see, you can read his lips, and then like in the thing, he was like, "This must be a vendetta. I'm a showman. Everybody knows that. I come to these fights. I try to put up shit."
Damn British accent.
He's like, "I have my glasses on. I'm trying to get into my groove." And first thing he says is, "Take off them goddamn glasses. This ain't no Hollywood."
The ref said that.
Yeah,
he was lying.
Like, he said, "Take them goddamn glasses off. This is Hollywood." He's like, "My first response was, I let it go. I let it go."
Bruh.
I was like, I get ready for my fight.
That's
I get ready for my fight.
crazy.
And then he comes in this fight, and I'm doing my thing. I won. Ain't gonna just push me away and say I'm a piece of shit. I mean, this guy has a vendetta. I don't know what it is. He just does not like me. But he will never, ever ref for another fight of mine.
That's crazy. He's a popular ref too. I know you're talking about Dan Magliata, I believe his name is. He refs a lot of the.
I think he don't like him because he lost. He's just like, you're cocky.
Yeah, he's still cocky and stuff like that. Because in his mind, and what a lot of people think about MVP. By the way, y'all, Josita Lopez won. It was good when it lost one. Who we picking and what round? Well, first and foremost, let me just give you an update. Josita Lopez just beat Molina Jr. What was that? 7th round TKO. 8th round TKO. And then we got Benavidez versus Errol next. And then it's gonna be Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter. Tell them who you got. You go first. Who you got? Come on, man.
A controversial decision, Shawn Porter.
That's crazy. Hey, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. I actually got Shawn Porter winning by decision too. It's going to be split decision, Shawn Porter. That's what I got. I can't believe you
Only
picked
reason
that.
I'm saying that though is because I remember the Danny Garcia. Nobody gave him a shot.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Nobody gave him a shot, and he ended up beating and outboxing Danny.
And I think Danny Garcia, bro. The thing about him is I don't think too many people in the welterweight division beats Danny Garcia. The only way you beat Danny Garcia, I don't even think like a lot of people think you can just outbox Danny Garcia, but the thing about it, he has so much power, bro. Like he's one of those guys, like you was talking about Wilder earlier. I think Danny Garcia is like that in the welterweight division, in my opinion. But
ain't that the dude that trained?
yeah, it's Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
He be training a lot of you know.
No, he trained
Mikey.
Canelo too. Right?
Nah.
No, just Mikey, right? Yeah, Mikey. That's
He trained others too. Like he been in a lot of corners.
I just remember him being on Floyd.
Because Josita Lopez, he's a dude who lost to Keith Thurman and gave him a better fight than everyone thought he would.
You know what I'm saying? I seen him on Floyd, All Access on Showtime a couple times. Saying he was
McDonald.
Oh, okay. I knew it. I'm like, bro, I remember him talking big shit, saying he got the remedy to beat Floyd, and Floyd is over for him. His reign is over. And I remember he went out there and just did Floyd things and won again.
That's crazy. Lopez looked great. The best thing that could ever happen to him was that loss to Keith Thurman. That's crazy.
Think about it. MVP lost and came back with a running knee. Sometimes you gotta lose to come back greater, man.
Yeah, but MVP was understandable. He went against a beast.
He did. Yeah. People probably don't even know who that was that beat him though. If you know.
There's a dude who went to he does jiu-jitsu over at Gracie's. He fought that dude, Douglas Lima. He got KO'd, but he fought him early in his career.
I hope he would have got KO, because if he didn't, I'm like, damn, MVP.
Well, he not MVP. He didn't fight MVP. He fought Lima, the dude who beat MVP.
No, I'm saying though, he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he was just a jiu-jitsu dude. Apparently, he just like went for the leg, and he tried to get the takedown, and he couldn't. He kept trying to grab it because he's a high-level black belt. Like he's a beast, but he's super nice. And he just started bang, 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 just knocked him off.
I can't wait to watch the fight. Man, ain't hella buffers every since that.
I feel you.
I feel you, man. The struggle be real out here, man. Shout out to Lost One. I seen you in a lot of our chats, man. Yeah. I appreciate that.
I don't know if Pate's still here. Shout out to Pate too, man. I'll be too, man. Shout out to you. We appreciate the support, man. It means a lot.
All right, man. It's crazy, dog. The art of your head movement and anticipation, I really feel like that's just really a skill, man. That's why I was watching some Pernell Whitaker highlights, man. I'm like, his reflexes, eye coordination to just be dodging punches the way he did was crazy.
Pernell Whitaker was a man. He's a beauty to watch, man. He's a beast.
He's a beast, man.
Hope Porter wins. Better go to Spence body when he's standing on Errol's toe from the pressure. I think Spence will have him though. I understand, man. Because the thing is, like, a lot of people see Shawn Porter kind of similar to Mikey Garcia, not how they fight, but just because of size. You know what I'm saying? How they built. So they think Spence can do the same game plan against Garcia that he'll do against Porter.
But I hope that's not what he did, because Porter adapts to his fighter. Like, you can't watch a Porter fight and be like, all right, I got him figured out, because he don't fight. Like, he fought Danny Garcia different than he fought Adrian Broner.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about Mikey Garcia, too, and I know this because Mike Garcia's a Sag. Thing about Sagittarius, boy, we try and want everything right. Shawn Porter, the thing about him, man, look, he got the fundamentals, but that's also why he has a reputation of being a dirty fighter. There was an interview, Derek James, that's the trainer of Errol Spence, saying that he doesn't have any fundamentals. Well, it's because sometimes Shawn Porter will just be like, fuck all the fundamentals, and I'm going to just get in however I can get in. And that's what I think is the biggest difference between Garcia and Shawn. Shawn feels like
Mikey was like, I gotta stick to my basics. Yeah. I gotta stay on my bike.
He didn't switch anything.
Jabbing me. Okay, I'm gonna still try to come forward, but he felt like Mikey couldn't
it up or nothing.
Feel like he couldn't, like, because against what's it called? Easter. Mikey felt like, okay, cool. He's tall, but he don't got no power.
So he was able to walk him down.
So he just walking him down. He said, okay, boom, boom. I could take a couple of those. But with Spence, he like, zoom. He like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Zoom. Oh, okay.
Porter will switch angles. He'll, do the Mike Tyson switch angles. He'll
get in there,
moving
grab.
He'll grab, and he'll stay right up on you when you're doing it. Yes, he will be head first. A lot of times people don't understand the benefit of when you go head first. A lot of boxers will tell you If you want to prevent yourself from getting KO, you want to put the head down. You want to get hit right here. That's a bone, right? Because a lot of times you get hit right here, it doesn't necessarily hurt. So if you go in head first, you're preventing a lot of the straight punches from affecting you. The only things that can get you is hooks, right? But then, you know, Mike Tyson style, you know, Shawn Porter utilizes that a lot.
As long as he wins, Earl's good, but I really think he needs to be humble.
Do you think Errol not humble right now? I feel like he's pretty humble at the moment.
Jorge is the hardest bone in the body.
There you go. See, last one. He already know. You already know the deal. So I think it's strategic. Whenever you see Shawn, and that's why they say he's a dirty fighter, because you're not supposed to do that, right? Obviously, and you're saying, oh, it's strategic that Shawn Porter leading with the head. That's not right. But it's boxing. You're going in there, you're trying to basically like
knock out your opponent, man.
So it's like if you got, you know, if you're doing whatever you got to do to not make that happen to yourself, it's like you can't really get on Shawn Porter for utilizing a tactic that works.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Errol humble. I just think he's misinterpreted at times, and I think he's putting expectations out there in the world for him to achieve. You know, sometimes when you want to be great, you got to speak it to the masses so you can make sure you keep yourself honest, you know? Because if you don't say nothing or you don't put no expectation out there even for yourself, you know, like even Bud, he like, hey, I'm the best welterweight, which I agree. But I'm like, still got to go prove it. But I'm like, I think Bud is the best. What?
Can't wait for that damn fight, boy.
What's this?
Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis.
When this happened?
That's the co-main event Parker versus Derek Chisora. October either 6th or 24th.
Next week gonna be crazy,
It's
boy.
in October though.
Next week gonna be crazy, man.
What's next week?
You know.
I don't remember off top.
Nah, you know, man.
Who fighting?
Come on, man. One of your favorite fighters right now, man.
One of mine?
You undefeated, man.
I don't remember off top.
17-0, man.
MMA or boxing?
Huh?
Boxing?
UFC, man. Come on. That's the last clue, man. Come on, man. This guy right here is crazy.
I don't remember.
You do, man. Think hard.
Bro, I don't remember off top.
Who is your favorite?
October 26th, I knew it.
Who is your favorite fighter that's 17-0 that's gonna fight next week, man? Think.
I don't remember,
Just
dog.
think about your favorite fighters that.
It's too much going through my head right now. This shit fucking me up. I got all
Come
boxes
on, man.
in my
Style
head, man.
Bender, man. God
Ah,
damn.
damn.
This guy's crazy, man.
Hey, man, there's so much going on, man. I
Nah,
forgot.
nah,
He right,
nah,
though.
nah,
He
man.
right.
That's your favorite fighter.
I know,
I
bro.
gave you so many clues, man.
Bro,
This
man,
guy's
there's so many
crazy,
fights.
man.
Hey, shout out to Lost from what you said. I like Spence. He's a great fighter. I just don't like the other side of the street BS. I think if he loses, he would jump on the Bud fight. I feel you. I understand that.
Spence loses the butt. Oh, my fault.
You
Hey, yo, Spence loses the butt. Look, hold on, let me get in the camera, man. Y'all probably can't even see me. I want y'all to see my face when I tell you this. Spence loses the butt only because Bud is a bad motherfucker. He can re-switch stances and beat you either way. That right
Power
there
in
is
both
special.
hands. That's special.
That's special.
That's special.
So for Spence, he can sit here and be like, okay, he's orthodox. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna get my trainers. You feel me? But it's like, how do you really plan for Terrence? Because Benavidez, as much as people want to make it seem like that wasn't a good fight, it was a great fight. Because Bud really showed how versatile he was.
Well, people always got something to say about Bud, man.
But I'm just saying,
Part of it's 'cause
he
he's with
showed
Errol,
that
Bob
fight
Errol.
right there showed, huh?
I say I don't know why. I don't know why he gets hate because he's with Top Rank.
I'm just like, that fight showed right there that height doesn't matter.
No.
Because he's going to get in there and get what he needs to get done.
height or weight.
Doesn't matter. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, he picked Benavidez apart and eventually knocked this man out.
Because that's what Garcia pointed out too. Danny Garcia, when he was on $1 million worth of game, he's like the only top welterweights. Y'all got to remember, me and Terrence Crawford is the only dudes who moved up in weight. Everybody else are natural welterweights. So I'm like, you gotta think about that, and I think that's an advantage in a sense. You feel me? Because it kind of speed, stamina, and that shows you how bad of a man Danny Garcia is too. To have that power to move up. You know what I'm saying? Yep, but it's tried and tested. Yep, but we're gonna find out tonight because that's my thing against when it comes to Errol. I'm like, everybody wants Errol to, oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Let me say this. Everybody thinks Errol's going to beat Shawn Porter because they think he's a better boxer and he has the size, right? But if there's one thing Shawn does have that no one wants to talk about, is Shawn Porter's been more tested than Errol. It's just a fact. You got to look at the resume. The resume shows Shawn Porter has had to. He's been in the more of the bigger fights, I guess you could say, or more, where everybody eyes is on it and it means something. You know what I'm saying? And even in his amateur career, the dudes he fought and beat. You know what I'm saying? It's good with it, Raymond Morning. Bud is good. I like him a lot, but he does not beat Errol. Hey, I respect that, man. I respect that. I gotta ask you though, why though? I want to know why you think that. You know what I'm saying? But I respect that opinion. Let me know why though. You know what I'm saying? Last point: if Errol beats Porter, I'll give him credit. Facts. I don't think roll over Porter like a lot of people. Porter is good. Facts. That's how I feel too. I feel the same way, man. I feel like a lot of people underestimate Shawn Porter, and I think part of that. I talked about this in because I think a lot of people in the boxing community, they don't like the father's like trainer fighter. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of the father son trainer fighter type duo, they get a lot of like, I don't know, man. They just looked at a certain way in the boxing community. Like,
I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Anybody out there that got their pops step by step with them, boy, that's special.
That's
Anybody on that is mad they didn't have that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous. I ain't had that with my pops. My pops, no, he did coach my basketball teams when I was really young, but we didn't have no. We got okay, son. We going out there and training that.
Yeah, for you to be great, this is the shit you got to do.
Like he let me know, like, look, this is what it is. He'll go out and demonstrate certain things like work ethic, getting up, working stuff like that. And I appreciate things like that. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful, but I'm saying to have somebody like, okay, we gonna get your boxing career, and we not gonna go nowhere else. I got you. That right there is special.
And from that, it's to me, it's even though, like, look, it's not a father-son relationship, but let's think about Anthony Yard and his trainer. I'm gonna say his name right, Adonje. I don't remember his name. I'm not even gonna say it right now. Tuji, something like that. But he didn't know much about boxing. He was running a boxing gym, but he wasn't popular. He found Anthony Yard off the street. They came from nothing, and now look, they had a world title fight. You know what I'm saying? Got big money for boxing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the same thing with Shawn Porter and his pops. Like, he was a football player, right? Yeah, he had his amateur career. Yeah, he was boxing while he was playing football, but people want to look at Shawn Porter's pops and say he don't know nothing. But the fact that he got him to this point, you got to respect him. Same with Danny Garcia and his pops, Angel Garcia, and they get a lot of, you know what I'm saying, flack. So it's like, it works if you can make it work, and it's rare. Tundi, yeah. Tundi Ajayi, yes, thank you. I was getting it too confused. Tundi Ajayi, yes.
Respect, man.
Oh man, hey, what's good? So you ain't even from the States. Hey, respect you. We appreciate you over here. You know what I'm saying? Supporting us. That's dope.
Hey, yo, did you already get Raymond?
Yeah. I told you. Yeah. I love him. Yeah, I asked him, man. If you still here, Raymond, I still want to know, man. What makes you think Errol beats Bud, man? You know what I'm saying? But obviously, respect to your opinion. I understand that opinion. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. By the way, apparently we might have been lied to. I swear, I looked up the Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence card, and it said Josito Lopez versus John Molina Jr., and then David Benavidez versus Darrell. But we got another fight happening right now. It's not the Darrell versus Benavidez, so apparently there's another fight popping. So it looks like it's going to be a good fight, though, because it's a championship fight. They both undefeated, even though one dude got 24 fights and the other dude only got 10. But it's boxing, right? Let's see how it goes, though. I think it's going to be a good fight. I don't know nothing about neither of these boxers. I'm going to be 100 with you. I'm not afraid to say that.
Errol versus Bud would be a good fight either way. No white watch.
Yeah, facts.
That'd be a great fight right there. I'll take Bud, but it could go either way.
That's the only thing. Like, it's crazy, man. It's hard to get made. It's like we was just talking about the difference between, like, in our opinion, MMA and boxing fans is MMA. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you have a UFC. Oh, I'm a fan of UFC. Oh, I'm a fan of Bellator. But it's like when it comes to boxing, it's not really that way. It's just like you're just a fan of boxers. But unfortunately, these promotions kind of move like UFC, Bellator, like Top Rank and PBC. They're not gonna let Errol Spence and Bud ever fight. Huh?
He only got 7.
Oh, 7 fights. I said do that. 10 fights. He only got 7. It's a world championship fight right here.
He's only 24. He's 28. That's crazy.
But I'm like, where they like? Look, sometimes I love me some boxing, and sometimes I'm like, where they find this man? Mario Barras is finding. How did he get it? He got actually You got to respect the other dude. He got a world title fight in 7 fights.
On me at 28.
You got to respect
You
that.
gotta
I was like,
respect
wait,
that.
hold on. I was about to talk shit for a minute. I was like, no, you got to respect him and his camp.
On me, that's great promotion right there.
'Cause
He's
he
the best fighter. They must have told
Because he
him.
getting the bag, bro.
On me, this is a 12-round fight. Think about it. In fight night, boy, you gotta get like
I
19
know,
fights
bro.
to
At
get you a
least.
12-rounder.
At least. My man's just 7 fights in. He got himself a championship belt. We're trying to get it. I'd have put $5 on it if I know that. Trying to get that upset.
I know. Eyes be crazy.
Sorry, we got one more fight before the co-main event. Benavidez versus Darrell. I feel like this fight's gonna be quick though. That light right there, man.
It's not looking like it, though.
So he said Bud is too small and he's not strong enough for Errol. I understand that. I understand, man. That's what a lot of people think, but
Is it always about strength though?
that's the thing, man. Sometimes
I'm like Floyd was stronger than a lot of fighters, but seemed to get the dub, and he wasn't taller than a lot of fighters he fought. And still won.
we were just talking about Crawford versus Benavidez and how he was able to, pick him
I hear
apart
what
and
you're
get the
saying,
12th round
Raymond, though. You got a good
TKO.
point. I
Yeah.
hear you.
It's hard. Like it's hard to go against
If you like
God-given
Errol,
athletics.
I hear why you would say that. And
Yeah.
that makes sense. I like Bud, so I'm gonna tell you, I think Bud, just because he can switch both, he can go orthodox or southpaw, and he can hit you with either one, and they both hurt equally. So it's like that distribution is special because it's like I don't think Earl's ever really went against somebody southpaw at a high level. So that's if you never went against that, how you
I'm
train
trying
for
to
it?
think. I don't think so. Not at high level.
Yeah, at high level, Everybody's been
What you
right.
guys think of Billy Joe? Oh, lost one. Hey, don't get me started.
That's that guy.
I'm one of the biggest Billy Joe fans, man. Like me personally, I think everyone in the middleweight division, super middleweight division, shit, even light heavyweight division. No, I'm tripping, but really like middleweight division, super middleweight division, they don't want to fight Billy Joe because the thing about Billy Joe is he is a high risk, low reward. Billy Joe is so damn good, but not too many, if you want to talk about the U.S. market, knows about him. Even if you want to talk about overseas, like he's popular, but he's not at like the level of Tyson Fury or something like that. Or not even Tyson Fury. He's not even at a Alexander Usyk type level, in my opinion. Because if y'all follow Billy Joe, y'all know that man. He's had some antics in his past, right? He's done some dumb shit, which maybe not makes him as popular as he should be, or maybe makes him popular in the wrong light. So, like, I love Billy Joe. I think he's him and Andrade. I think those are the two guys all the middleweights are trying to stay away from because it's a high risk, low reward, which means if they fight them and they beat them, it doesn't mean much because mainstream ain't gonna pay attention. If they fight them and they lose them, say a Triple G or something like that, it's not gonna look good because they're gonna be like, who'd you just lose to? You feel me?
Betting on football is all up in here, so I'm keeping my mind in check in Mother Russia, home of this grandmaster.
He can't have some bad fights. He can't. I agree with that. But the way I always see it is I just feel like both with Andrade and Billy Joe, right? I think they're both so damn good. And their competition that they fight sometimes is such at a lower level. The fight looks like it ain't shit, right? It looks boring, but they're just at such a higher level than the lower level competition. The fight's not gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if they fight higher, once they start getting higher competition, and me personally, I don't think it's their fault. Like I've been said, high risk, low reward. I'm sorry, a high risk, low reward. But yeah, then you know what I'm saying, shit might change. Well, y'all, yeah, I told you, Braun stay with a do-rag on. But yeah, well, you remember we were supposed to have Billy Joe versus Boo Boo was it last year? I think it was late last year, or early this year, and late last year. And Billy Joe popped. He popped, but he didn't pop, right? What he took was illegal in the States, but it was legal in the UK. So, you can say what you want about that, but you know how it goes. Put that all that up against Earl's IQ and proven boxing ability, Bud is outmatched. They'll bang for a moment, then Earl's going to get him. I respect that opinion, Raymond, because the thing is, Errol has an amazing IQ, right? He's a great boxer. His management of range is impeccable, right? His counter-punching ability, his defense is very good. But this is going to sound To some of y'all might sound crazy. To me, it sounds right. He has the same trainer as the Charlo brothers. I feel like the same flaw that's in the Charlo brothers because of their trainer is the same flaw that's going to be in Errol. And one day it'll be exposed by the right fighter. And to me, it's just like, I feel like they're only taught one certain way. Adjustments, even though Errol has a higher Q, in my opinion, than the Charlo brothers, so he can make an adjustment himself, but adjustments aren't their strong suit when it comes to their camp. And I think that's what Bud has on him. Bud, I think, fights more instinctively than Errol, in my opinion. Last one. Yeah, when Billy Joe fought that Canadian dude, he scored him. Yeah, facts. He did score him. Oh, I think, yeah, Canelo got to avoid, like, in my opinion, Canelo needs to avoid Billy Joe, Demetrius Andrade, and Colum Smith. Avoid those three guys. Because it's going to be interesting to see what he does against Kovalev. Because Kovalev has a great jab. But Billy Joe, Colum Smith, and Andrade, I think they use their jab better than Kovalev.
You don't think Triple G, bro? I mean, I know he beat him, but that was controversial to me. It wasn't no landslide. People say if they won, baby, I think Triple G beat Canelo. That third one,
that's why Canelo. I think it's 1-1 with Canelo and Triple G. But yeah. But if the judges told you won both fights, why would you take the third fight? It's like I got more
Oscar
risk.
Said that the third one was gonna happen.
Oscar said it's gonna happen. It has to happen. It's in the contract that both of them signed. But as you can see, Canelo,
he gonna put it off as long as he can. But that's gonna be bad for him.
In a sense, I also understand where Canelo's coming from because I feel like Canelo. You can look at Canelo like Deontay Wilder. Wilder's like, I'm fighting all these dudes. But by the way, Luis Ortiz versus Wilder is official today. I was wrong. I have no problem saying it. I did not think the fight was going to happen. It's happening. No one ever disrespect Wilder ever again because Wilder did not have to fight Ortiz again. He has no reason to. He could fight some bum. No disrespect to any of the fighters, but he can fight someone no one knows about.
I mean, because Tyson Fury does not deserve a rematch against Wilder, in my opinion.
Real quick, before you go into that though, but I feel like Canelo's doing the same thing. Canelo's like, yo, I fought Danny Jacobs, right? That's a hard fight. And then now I'm about to fight Kovalev. That's another hard fight. You got to respect me for those two fights. Triple G, you came over, signed to the zone, and you fought Steve Rolls. Like,
yeah, Steve Rolls, he worked.
You got to do more, bro. Yeah. You got to do more than that. So I understand where Canelo's coming from.
Is the rematch for sure for that Fury fight? Like he has to fight Fury?
He doesn't have to fight Fury. That's all talk. That's all for media mainstream. They talking about February 2. Y'all know me. When it comes to me, I'm the first one. When I see a fight announced like 4 or 5 months away and there's already other fights scheduled, I never believe that's the date. This is all hype. I feel like it's someone from the other team trying to get leverage in the negotiations. Fury's team probably wants the fight to happen sooner while Wilder is okay with the fight happening later. So if you put something out in the mainstream media, now public opinion starts to be a part of the negotiations, which obviously it can swing towards you if everyone's asking for the fight to be in February, right? A little bit more pressure in the negotiation. Last one, Wilder needed to rematch him. It was a draw. A lot of people were screaming that Fury is raw. Very true. The Fury rematch has been signed apparently by both guys. That's what they say, man. Me personally, it's like, okay, so they say the rematch was signed by both guys, but what if Ortiz beats Wilder? You feel me? And me personally, I think Fury's going to have to. Hey, did you turn down the TV just a tad bit? Turn it down. Tad bit. Probably about Fury, but it's like I understand what you're saying. Where it says it's been signed, but what if Wilder loses to Ortiz? You know what I'm saying? You think it's still gonna happen? What if I feel like Fury has to fight at least one more time before the year is over? What if he loses? You feel me? So I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's signed. I think it's all just type of negotiation, putting something out in the mainstream just to kind of get a leverage because they're probably still trying to figure out who's the A side and who's the B side, who's gonna get more money, etc. Fury probably wants to put that fight off now as long as he can after that cut. So yeah, right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's he got a cut that he didn't expect, right? So you really think they're gonna keep that for February? That wouldn't make sense to me. I think it's just negotiation.
He's risking his career. Okay, when's the Wild fight supposed to be?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that last one. You're right. So he probably won't fight again for the rest of this year because he does have to let that cut heal, especially talking about Wild. So that's a good point. But that even more makes me think. I'm like, why would the fight be in February 2020? But hey, there's a possibility. You know.
Wilder. When's the Wilder and Ortiz fight?
Still for November. It's supposed to be, I think November 23rd, November 23rd, if I remember correctly.
So they're gonna have I guess they can start their trend. They're just not gonna have no promotion really.
Well, they had one of the press conferences today, the first press conference. But if you know in advance, if they were doing negotiations this whole time, if you're smart, you start to get in your training camp because September, October, November. So I'm like, yeah, he probably started training in the beginning of September.
That's crazy. Like, shout out to Ortiz, but I'm like, that's just crazy how he just fought him again. Like,
yeah. And I want to say this too. I don't know who this guy Akamoto is with 7 fights, but he's hanging with this dude who has 24 fights. So I was talking my shit at first, but maybe Barrios, he just don't got no power to worry about. Nah, Akamoto, he look good, man. For 7 fights, he look just as experienced as old boy. That's true. I won't lie though. It's an all right fight. They both are kind of missing a lot of punches, huh? Like they both got great defense. Like no one is landing, but they're both like you can tell they're really skilled. Nice body shot. If I was a shorter dude, I'd go for the body more. Make it look like I'm headhunting and just finish with a body shot. This probably gonna go all 12 rounds though, y'all. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He might. But it all makes sense though. Because if you think about it, Fury's team was the ones who put those reports out. I haven't heard anything from Wilder's side. That's my whole thing. I got to hear from both sides confirming it. If I just hear it from one side, I don't believe it until I hear from the other side. So if Wilder's team comes out, Wilder himself says February 2020 is a done deal. It's hard for me to dispute it.
You might not catch the team, but you'll drive him back against the ropes, you can step to him, and you get a bit of momentum into the fight. So I think it's sensible, you know.
See, these are the fights I wish like we was watching PBC. I could check VIP League though and see if they got the stream yet.
Just managed to get Barrios a little bit, so he will feel, I think, as he wanders back to his corner, that he's just moving into this. 3 rounds in.
At all. This guy should be doing better, man. Being 24-0. Come on.
Who's to say he fought 24 continues?
What season it's been? And the playoffs is throwing up a few surprises.
So I'm like, he got the belt. So I'm like, damn.
Devontae got a belt. I remember when he got his, he was fighting nobody.
Oh my God.
I'm not even trying to be no way, man. Gervonta Davis probably the most frustrating fighter I've probably had seen in the last like 4-5 years. He just don't fight nobody appealing.
So last one said no, it's because Wilder tried to tell Fury to step aside. Errol told him to get the fuck out of here, that everything was signed. That was like a week ago. So what I take from that, I take that everything is signed on Fury's side. I feel like Fury, Errol, they have all these shit signed, but I don't think Wilder signed yet. That's me personally. Because even in that particular exchange, why wouldn't he? Why would Wilder even tell Fury to step aside if Wilder already signed it? That doesn't do nothing for him. It doesn't make him look in a better light. It doesn't promote him anything better. So I think it's part of the negotiations, man. I don't think Wilder signed yet. I think Fury, top rank, they've signed, but I don't think Wilder signed, at least for the date. Or we can say they're still in negotiations, and Fury team is pushing for the February date, and maybe Wilder doesn't particularly want that date, right?
Oh! Crazy left hook, boy. Talking that shit, boy. He's talking that cash, baby. He came back with that check lap, boy.
He took a step back and Barrios jumped on and put another right hand.
Your hands hit the canvas is a knockdown automatically?
Huh?
Your hands touch the canvas is a knockdown.
Hand or knee.
He just clipped him on the inside and then the glove touched down. And it was 100% the knockdown. The referee right on top.
Yeah, that's true.
He can?
Yeah.
So Wilder can fight Weeds if Weeds wins?
Yeah.
He don't have to fight Fury?
Nah, but it's interesting too though, because it all depends on, when it comes to boxing, it's interesting because like, yeah, we think that, but then you can also look at the reports where it's saying Pulev has a mandatory for the Ruiz versus Joshua fight. You can also look at other reports where it says Usyk has the mandatory for Joshua versus Ruiz. So, you know, boxing, yeah, it's hard.
But I know Ruiz don't want to fight neither of those. He really fight Wilder.
Morris Sniper. Yeah, actually, there's one more fight, lost one. I don't know if you caught it. We was looking it up. It didn't say that this fight was next. It was supposed to be John Molina Jr. versus Josita Lopez and Benavidez versus Darrell, but I guess the fight we're watching now is Barrios versus Akhmedov. It's a championship fight, and then it's Benavidez versus Darrell, and then we got the main event. Unfortunately, y'all. Yeah, so we still got a little bit of time. I swear though, man, when we looked up the cards and shit, it didn't say that. But yeah, this one right here. Yeah, so it's like it's hard to see. So yeah, it's hard to say if Ruiz and Wilder can actually get that fight because I say Errol. Oh! But yeah, so and you know you got Usyk fighting Spong sometime in October. I don't remember the specific date. And Pulev, I think Pulev just had a fight for November against a guy I'm not very aware of. Usyk would fuck up Ruiz. I think it'd be a close fight. Usyk he's very good using his straight punches, so I think that would be hard for Ruiz to deal with. Yeah. But Usyk is a cruiserweight. He moved up. This is going to be his first test in the heavyweight. He's fighting Tyrone Spong, which a lot of people would say Tyrone Spong isn't a legitimate heavyweight boxer. If you guys know about Tyrone Spong, he's a Dutch kickboxer, a fucking legend when it comes to kickboxing and Muay Thai. He just got into boxing maybe about 3-4 years ago when he had that horrific injury in one of his Muay Thai fight. It was either Muay Thai or kickboxing fight, and he moved over to boxing. So Spong's on the older side. Spong's 36, I want to say. So Spong doesn't have the fundamentals or the experience in boxing like Carlos Takam. Like Usyk was supposed to originally fight Takam for his heavyweight debut, but now it's Spong. But Spong has just as much power as anyone in the heavyweight division, so it's still going to be a dangerous fight for Usyk because Spong is an actual heavyweight, in my opinion. I don't know Spong. Yeah, Spong, he's real. If you follow the MMA scene or if you follow, because he's real popular in the MMA scene. He did MMA for a little bit, but he worked with the Black Zillions. But he's real popular when it comes to Dutch kickboxing and Muay Thai, man. He's a legend when it comes to those things. If you just go on YouTube and look up his fights, they'll pop up everywhere. Glory kickboxing, Muay Thai, he's a legend. But boxing, he's more on the newer side. He kind of did the Nicky Holzen. Nicky Holzen, if you guys know about him, a beast when it comes to kickboxing. He went over to boxing for a little bit. He was in the World Boxing Super Series championship tournament. He did okay. I think he lost in like the semifinals or something like that. Then he went back to kickboxing. So it's kind of Tyrone Spong thing, except Spong he didn't have to, but he chose to because of a pretty horrific injury that happened to his leg. Check the leg kick. It's nasty. So he said, let me go over to something that doesn't have me fucking my whole leg up. Let's just do hands. You know what I'm saying?
But as long as Barrios doesn't get ahead of himself and sticks to the game plan and sticks to what he's doing, I can't see
why he having that for review. I don't get that. Didn't even know.
And what he's done in the first round is still doing now in round 5, and it's not working.
I agree. I think Takam, at least for like someone moving up in a weight class, I think Takam is the perfect test because Takam, he's not necessarily as big as, like, if you want to talk about wide weight wise, yeah, he's as big, but if you want to talk about like length and things like that, so if you're kind of a taller cruiserweight, you feel like you can use your range and distance and things like that, which Usyk is really good on. He's good at staying on his bike, has great footwork to beat him. But Takam has probably some of the purest power in the heavyweight division than anyone. So that's the thing about Takam, right? You get everything a regular heavyweight will bring you, except maybe the height and reach, right? So I think it's a great test. But Spong isn't a bad test either. Spong has amazing power too. For real.
I think Burrow's having a problem because it's due southpaw.
I didn't even think
He's having
about
a lot of
that.
success. This last minute, he's having a lot of success, and Barrios is holding his feet a lot longer. He shouldn't be doing this.
And dude, Barrows, he doesn't really have a jab either, man. From being a taller fighter,
He needs this, doesn't he? He needs this.
you're always gonna have problems fighting a shorter fighter on the inside.
Yeah, because he's coming forward.
Yeah.
If he wins this, boy, he low key on some Mama Chico shit. Mama Chico got a title fight low key. What his second fight?
Yeah. Barrows got to use that jab, man.
30 seconds of round 5, and the mouth just hanging open a little bit there for Akhmedov, and this is a big effort from him in this round.
Ooh, he got caught. Ooh, he's getting caught. Barrows is getting caught, man.
Just a hard look there from
But he's fighting on the inside. He's fighting on the inside. I don't understand that.
He did put in a real shift there, the away fighter.
He stuck it on AJ. I thought they stopped that fight early. I thought they stopped that fight early too. I thought they could have let that actually go all 12 rounds. Was beating Chisora too before he got KO. Facts. That's the thing though about Derek Chisora though. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm scared for Parker a little bit for this Chisora fight, man. Because the thing about Parker is he is an amazing boxer. He'll outbox you, but he tends to take rounds off, or maybe he's not taking rounds off, but it's visibly, it's like you can see that he's either gassed, tired, or he's taking a minute, right? And you can't do that against Chisora. Chisora's gonna keep coming, and I'm if Joseph Parker gets KO'd by Chisora, it's gonna be hard for him to come back from that. I've always said when it comes to Parker, I feel like they mismanaged his career. I feel like he took that Joshua fight way too early. I'm like, Parker's the youngest heavyweight out of all the heavyweights, maybe other than Daniel Dubois. Like, why would you rush him the way they rush Parker? It makes no sense to me.
His last fight he came out so hard, and he was dead.
Was working him. Thought he was gonna get him out. Didn't get him out. Look, Parker could easily be a cruiserweight if he wanted to. Everyone knows Parker doesn't have the most power in the world.
That's where things can go all wrong, and obviously he finds himself in the dogfight. Whereas if he trusts in his training and he just goes back to the simple things, keeps it at arm's length, gets behind the jab, and keep him reaching as he was doing, then you can ride that spot out and you get back into your rhythm. One thing he said to him there, Virgil Hunter, as well, to Barrios, was don't punch going backwards. He wants to keep him turning, and he's doing that at the start of the round. He's trying to deliver on that advice for Akhmedov on the inside there, lets a couple go, and again, he's having some success here. Barrios is landing too, but Akhmedov is turning this now into the kind of
My bad,
he needs it to be.
Got a group text from them. Where is group text?
Well, the last round was the first round that I gave to Akhmedov. I thought it was his best round of by far. He just landed a good shot there. So he'll come out and start this round psychologically, confidence-wise, better than he's been in the whole fight. So
Fact. And speaking, man, he's a good boxer. He knows how to box. And he is southpaw. And a lot of people said Chisora had trouble with southpaw. Did a beautiful combination. Went to the body, and went to the head. Which a lot of times, orthodox versus southpaw for the orthodox, a lot of times body shots are open for orthodox fighters. I would be 100 with you. This fight is not that good, man.
Straight away, just looks to get forward and close out. Get a good right hand to the body there for Barrios, but Akhmedov just sucks it up and lets a couple go.
I'm ready for the Benavidez Darryl fight. Benavidez is gonna KO Darryl, man. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all.
What round?
Probably third round.
That's early.
It's gonna be Benavidez is a beast. Ooh. I don't know, man. Barrows look like he might lose his belt.
Maybe, bro.
Now that the pace is slowing and the legs are fatiguing a little bit.
Just maybe.
It's just, man, I'm just like, bro, like, why don't you use a jab? I'm like, you're the taller fighter.
Stop, like, he never did that.
Ooh.
Who else?
Good right hand there from Barrios, but Akhmedov again just takes it.
Good hook. If he just used a jab with a hook, that would be so much more effective.
Looks like we all, hey, looks like we in it for a long 12, man. That was after the bell.
This one's gonna be a 12-round fight. Who you guys got in the AJ rematch? Oh, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I got Anthony
Hey, to this day. Oh, hey,
That's
man,
on his
you know this
head.
guy.
That's his hair.
Oh man, I don't know.
I know, bro. I'm not sure what type of hair that is. Like
He
curls,
look peaceful,
but
though, don't he? He look peaceful.
he got a nose ring now.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that nigga got some extra shit on. I don't know, man. He looking kind of crazy.
All right, well, damn. He got the Wakanda thing on.
Yeah, it's really good.
And he certainly has a job to do as well.
Oh yeah, in the AJ rematch.
It's 4 rounds to 2, but
4 rounds to 2.
Let me knock him down.
Yeah. In the AJ rematch, though, I got Anthony Joshua winning.
I got Ruiz. But I don't think it's gonna be by knockout again.
Oh,
Huh? You think it's gonna be by knockout?
Ruiz might knock out Joshua because last time I saw Joshua, he had low stamina. If his stamina's low again, he will lose because Ruiz has great stamina.
It all depends on too, like, because they doing it in Saudi Arabia. It depends on what the arena is gonna be like. If the arena is gonna be open and it is gonna they don't
It's
got
gonna
no
be
air
cold,
conditioning.
though.
Oh yeah, you told me that. That's right. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Remember, the desert gets cold when it's cold, so they not.
It's gonna be
good.
December. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I got Joshua. If Joshua stick to the game plan, he should be able to win.
My thing is Ruiz's pressure is gonna make Joshua fall again. Even though I think Joshua can knock out Ruiz, not saying that's not possible. I just think that Ruiz is still going to put that pressure on him, and that cardio is going to uphold, man.
Yeah. Now that was one thing I can't remember off top who I was. He said AJ lost all the weight though, lost it all before camp too. Yeah, he did. I don't think it was necessarily his stamina necessarily that made him lose. I forgot who I was watching. It might have been Derek James or somebody, Virgil Hunter. And they were saying the reason why he lost because if you listen, when he got the first knockdown, his corner told him to get on the inside to finish it. Whereas, like, why would you tell him to get on the inside to finish it? You just want to stay on the outside, keep peppering shots, take your time, stay patient. I think part of it had to do with being in the States. You want to make a statement, things like that. Where you never seen AJ do something like that a lot of times. He stays pretty composed and he picks his shots even when he seems like he has his opponent down. But, you know, you never know, though. It's all about the moment. Everything changes in the moment. Game plan changes in the moment. How you fight changes in the moment, you know. I don't think he'll gas either.
For the first minute, Barrios is controlling things and he's having his own way. And then it's the last 2 minutes, minute and a half, where he's under pressure. And this is the kind of pressure that drains you.
My man's Barrios, he's losing this fight. I don't care what their scorecard said, man.
The distance in that fight against Derek Posquero over 12 rounds. Akhmedov has just got 38 rounds in the tank over his 7 fights so far. But just because you haven't been down the stretch doesn't mean you can't.
Well, he landed that hard
Same good fight, though.
southpaw jab, cuff right hook over the top of the left lead hand of Barrios. And
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
his footwork good, he's edging close, he's dipping and rolling under the shot.
I certainly feel this. Like, look, I say this.
From Akhmedov again, looking for the southpaw.
I don't necessarily want to say there's something wrong with him. Like, say there was reports he got KO'd in sparring or he didn't feel right or things like that. I think it was just one of those nights, man. Like, if y'all, I don't know if y'all into the MMA scene like that, but the Tyron Woodley versus Kamaru Usman fight, like, I don't think that was Tyron Woodley in that fight. I just felt like he was out of it. It was just one of those nights. Same thing. Sergey Kovalev when he fought Alvarez, right? Like, he got knocked out the first time, but then beat him the second time. Like, I just feel like sometimes when you at such a high level and you got all that pressure on you and you constantly, you know what I'm saying, always in a mode where, you know, people was hunting after you, sometimes there's going to be days where even though you train hard as fuck, you're just going to be off. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't always have it. And that day happened to be when he was fighting Ruiz, in my opinion. Facts. At the end of the day, facts. Ruiz won, beat him, gave him work, knocked him down 4 times. But I do still feel like, you know, like, there's just sometimes like you can get up, you can feel like you did everything you're supposed to do, and just your mind and your body ain't on the same level, ain't on the same page. And also, a lot of people can talk about this too. Anthony Joshua did knock down Ruiz first, but I think Joshua took him off guard. That Ruiz got right back up and came at him. That's a mind fuck right there too. That's like, damn, like every time I hit someone with that, you know what I'm saying, that hook with that uppercut, usually they take a minute. Like he came right at me. So that's something you got to adjust to. And if you don't have someone in your corner telling you the right adjustments, or if you can't do that adjustment on the fly, then hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it go the way you don't want it to go. It's part of the game, though.
You know, I'm not a big Joshua fan. I like him just because I feel like he's still good for the sport. But I cannot like I have basketball games where it was just like I just feel like I was out there, you know, like, and it was weird to explain because it wasn't necessarily I was physically going through something or necessarily my mental was just gone. It just sometimes when you get out there, you just like I don't know, you know. You just might not have the best performance you wanted to put on. You mad with yourself, like what was going on, you know? You can't even explain it. All you can do is just keep moving forward. And I think that's really what happened with Joshua. Like I mean, Darren said he got caught up in that moment. Bright lights.
Pressure, man.
New city.
How long AJ was considered the number one guy? How long? Right?
It's supposed to be Wilder. You got this, that. Miller's pulled out. And at the end of the day,
probably made the most money out of all the heavyweights at that point.
Psychologically, like, and usually those bad games I would tell you about, like I've had a couple bad games in the big, you know, certain big games, but I usually show up against those. But Joshua in the fight was promoted that Big Baby Miller wasn't a big contender, you know. Wasn't a big contender, you know. So it was like, I think Joshua himself, I don't want to say he didn't take Ruiz seriously, but he also was like, Big Baby Miller is better than him. And I think that's how he really saw that. I think he probably was like, I think Big Baby Miller is better than him, so I don't have to necessarily respect Ruiz as much because Big Baby Miller is a beast. You know, if people watch his fight, he throw a lot of punches around for his size. You know, so when it came to Ruiz, I think he saw Ruiz. He's a Mexican. You know, there's not too many heavyweight Mexicans that are good boxers. You know, usually they're in the lower divisions. So he just looked at him. He's like, he's little. I'm 6'6", 250. I'm about to knock this little boy out, you know? And it was just like when he got in there, he was like, oh, man, this dude could take a punch. And he got power, too, and combinations.
So, big mistake, Lost Ones. I saw that Lost Ones, his pops. I want to say that real quick, address that. Yeah, his pops was pissed. And a lot of people try to credit that to they knew he got KO'd in sparring and he shouldn't have took the fight because he should have a certain amount of time out. That was the rumors behind it, but yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, even that though, like, I'm like, okay, if you got KO'd in sparring, maybe that right there could have affected Joshua just in the whole thing. You know, but he's thinking like, oh man, he's ready to fight, boy. Ah!
And he got Yellow Beezy again, boy. Y'all know last time Errol Spence had Yellow Beezy come out with him, they won.
You just do you want that on me, baby.
Hey,
that's a banger. I ain't gonna lie, he put
Yellow Beezy on. One with Kevin Gates? That's what I did. I forgot that church song.
Oh,
that's what I did. Something like that. I don't remember the melody. Hurry up, man. Hey, man, I'm excited, man. I'm trying to see this fight. But we still got the co-main event, which is gonna be a great fight. Benavidez versus Errol. That's what's called. That's what I mean.
No, what I did.
Oh, what I did. I don't remember how that shit goes for some reason.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Oh,
that's what I did.
And then Kevin Gates was in the background. He was just like,
that's what I did.
This guy crazy. Hey, baby, round 9, we made it. This fight, it wasn't a good fight.
I mean, because if it was, we would. And we love to talk to y'all, but we'd have been more trying to
telling
be
y'all about the fight and
fight,
shit like
you know,
that. In
what's
case
going
y'all
on.
ain't watching it, you know.
Got y'all off for the next two, man. Especially, I know he got you for sure. He love this next fighter for fight Benavidez. So.
And that's what I did.
Yeah, and that's what I did. Yeah.
Boy, Yellow Beezy. I swear, Spence pretty put him on because I didn't know about him until he came. I said, well, that's on hard.
I might have to do that though. I might have to go get the speaker, turn some music on, man. For these last 3 rounds, just chilling, man.
Yeah, I think the first minute of the round, that's when Barrios generally now is having good success. He's having his best
Oh, is that on our shit?
as the round progresses there.
Pull up in the Lambo and skirt off.
Usually by that sort of 30 seconds of the round,
You want to
but
try
that's few rounds anyway. That's when he really starts to get on top of
All right, man. Hopefully it is for you, man.
Yeah, man. You still got time, even if it's not that great right now. You still got time. You still got a whole nother fight.
Still gotta wait for the walkouts, the
Yeah.
introduction.
So there's really no rush right now.
Oh man, man, how long they gonna be shadowboxing for?
Shit.
They got the glove on their hand. I mean, the tape on their hands and everything.
I ain't never told you when I went to the old boy Duran fight, I was one of his cornermen, right? So I'll go in the back with him, right? Bro, I remember when I went in the back the first time. This is probably about an hour and 30 before Duran's. Okay, an hour and 20 before Duran's fight. The main event dude, I didn't know at the time. He was a heavyweight, but he was back there, just like pacing back and forth. I'm like, oh, he must fight soon. I come back, like I got food, came back, we watched some fights. So about 45 minutes passed, and Duran was like, all right, I'm gonna start warming up. So he went to the back. And my big boy's still back there, just pacing. Man, this man's still back here. Duran get ready, he have his fight. He come back, he getting his medical and stuff. Big man still pacing. He still got another fight until his. That man was back there pacing for an hour and a half, bro. Went in there and won by KO. Big boy, that man was about 6'4", 280.
Meditating, bro.
Big black dude, braids. He just like, and it was funny because one of the dudes who fought that night, like he probably had the best fight because he KO'd this dude. And he was he fought at middleweight, 185. He was probably about like 6'1", 6'2". And he came in the back, but you could just tell in his eyes, there's something about that man. You could tell he just loved this shit. And he was walking by, and one of the other coaches, Andy, he knew Andy because they came from the same or something. They just knew something mutual and they started talking. And then the big dude came by, and dude was like, "You next, big man. I got you next." He just walked off.
He pointed to you?
No, he pointed to the heavyweight, the big heavyweight that was getting ready to fight. I was like, oh, that man crazy. That was a big boy. That motherfucker crazy.
He was big, fool.
The heavyweight, yeah, he's a big boy. He had a lot of weight on him. Like he wasn't big, like tall, but he was thick, man.
I'm sorry, y'all, man, how my energy is so low for this fight, man. It's just they so weak, boy. They're not weak. It's just so warm.
That was a better round from Barrios. I thought he did enough to get it. But
Yeah, that's true, man. I was just like, damn, man. I'm like, to have that, like he was pacing for like an hour 30. Like, I couldn't even imagine myself doing that shit. But it worked, man. When he fought, man, he knocked dude out first round. Knocked his ass out. They was just swinging. They just came out. They were just swinging. And nigga took a couple shots. He just threw an overhand again. And the dude he was fighting, he was some stocky ass, bald headed white dude. Just boom. That shit crazy.
That shit jokes. Come on, buddy. A lot of motherfucker here, boy. I tell you what.
I know. I was thinking about maybe grabbing my fan. I think I'm about to go grab my fan. I'm gonna put that shit there. And I'm just gonna have to point it at it, man. Because part of it too.
And that's what I did.
Hey,
that's so crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna set some music up too because we got a little time. You heard me? Hey, but shout out to everybody, man, who's been in the stream so far, man. We are an hour and 24 in. John Molina versus Jose de Lopez was enjoyable. Barrios versus Akhmadov is not, but I know Benavidez versus Errol will be. So, man, just stick with us. I'm about to go grab a fan because air conditioner be a little too loud. We get too close to the air conditioner, so we don't want it fucking with the sound. And I'm gonna go grab some music too, man. Get the vibe right. You're let him know.
Oh! He not gonna get the belt.
Yeah, he's getting rough. Yeah,
He might have came back on the scorecard though.
Barrios looks pretty fatigued.
Oh! Double left to the head.
He's very tired here. Barrios doesn't have the legs to get out of the way of these shots. He's getting hit with shots that he probably can see coming, but he just doesn't have the legs to get out of the way of them.
Just hasn't got that left glove up, protecting that left-hand side of his face. I'm not sure if he can really see those coming at times because that's where there is a bit of damage. The eye doesn't seem to be totally closed, but he's just getting very, very to the ring here, really. He's trying to dig in here, Barrios, doing his best and digging his toes in and trying to throw that right to the body. But Akhmedov he's just like a Terminator here. He's rolling forward all the time.
Barrios very tired. I don't think he has the physical strength to keep Akhmedov up in. It's been a big round for Akhmedov.
Oh, I think he about to end that man. That's crazy. I was talking shit. I was like, how you gonna have a dude with 24 fights fight a dude with only 7? Well, old boy with 7 fights, he's winning. Look like he about to get this belt off of 7 fights.
God, he out here going bomb.
That shows you, man. Sometimes it's all about matchup. Sometimes it's all about who you pick. That's why, man, a lot of these promoters be careful, man. They be careful who they put their boxers in the ring with because they don't want to. They don't want to get an L that they ain't supposed to get. Because if you fight whoever, sometimes that whoever may be the motherfucker to change your weather. Oh! Man. He's going crazy.
You are the champion! You are the champion! That's how you sound.
I know. I like that though, little boy. That's like OSP. Smile!
To go out and win these final 2 rounds. If they send him out with that attitude, maybe he can get the stoppage, but they know that this could still be close.
No picture. Yeah, man. I don't usually be giving out sites, but check out streamtowatch.eu, man.
I think he looked so tired, Barrios. He was getting hit full-blooded with shots there. He was hurt at the end of the round. Looked very, very fatigued. I don't think he's got it in the legs now to get out of the way of these shots, and he hasn't really been able to tie Akhmedov up. When they have come together, Akhmedov's physically stronger man.
Oh. He ain't used to that left hand. That's his power.
You call it though, that southpaw. He's been having trouble moving out of that left hand all fight. And that's the thing. That's one of the hardest things when you fight a southpaw. It's hard as shit to figure out how to get out of the way of the left hand. Because it's like usually that left hand is a jab if you used to fight orthodox. And the thing about the jab, a lot of times people throw out the jab just for their distance. But when you throw the right, you usually measure it. So if you feel like if you're going against a southpaw and you think it's a jab, a lot of times dudes can laser the right hand. They can follow you. So you can still slip and they'll still hit you.
This is heartbreaking stuff for Barrios.
Only they can go like this.
Yeah, it's easier to slip a jab than it is an actual than to slip it straight. Especially if you're used to fighting orthodox, because sometimes you're so used to slipping a certain way, you slip because you got to slip opposite when you're fighting a southpaw.
It's probably easier for a southpaw to learn a orthodox.
Yeah, it is. Because you're gonna fight mostly orthodox when you're sparring, because there's gonna be way more orthodox sparring partners than there is southpaws, so that's not gonna be hard for you.
Bro's gonna lose his belt by points if he don't get right.
He gonna lose it
for sure. Won the last 3 rounds.
Yeah. He's winning this one. Like Barrows is literally just trying to survive. It looks like.
He's not even throwing no more.
Nah. He's just on his bike the whole fight. Oof. Damn. Damn. That's a 4-punch combo he just landed on his ass. That jab is killing Barrows. Like he's just trying to stay alive, dog. It's crazy. He about to lose his belt. They score for him, man. This is some bullshit.
This dude got great cardio. He's still going full punches.
You got like they got an option for sports. I can't see it off top. Like I don't remember off top, but I think they got an option where you gotta click the sports and it'll show all like everything they got. Because they'll ask you like you got live, or if they got if you want to watch live sports, if you want to watch TV sports, you pick live sports, and then they'll have options of like all different ones.
Just 3 minutes to go, and this has been a tough fight. It's been a very difficult second half of the fight for Barrios, who started well in the first 4 rounds. He did put Akhmedov down, and that's the replay of it there, and that was a very encouraging sign for him, obviously. But I felt at that stage he was capable of hurting Akhmedov.
All right, cool, man. No problem, man.
That wouldn't have been what he wanted at all, because his plan was always going to be to try and walk forward, to try and walk through Barrios.
Last round, man, we made it. That's one thing. Boxing can be hella exciting, and then sometimes it could be.
I think what Barrios is showing now is his toughness. You know, his toughness and his heart, because he's got nothing left in him. Well, let's have a look at your card, Matt, and level on your card due to the knockdown going into the 12th and final round. Those first 4 rounds, I think, were pretty easy to score, and I think it's been pretty straightforward to score since then. That 1 round, since the 4th that you went Barrios' way with, it has been. The shift was fairly obvious. The shift in momentum was
12th round, Akhmedov versus Barrios. Akhmedov should win. After this, it's going to be Benavidez versus Errol, the main event.
Again, just on the front foot, to pile the pressure on the Barrios'.
This is really crazy. That happening, boy.
Damn, that's 4 hours ago. He's like great right now.
Oh my God.
Hey, look where you went.
That nigga crazy.
Oh man.
Everybody said I'm gonna turn up, go to church. Yeah, they both super tired, man. But it's crazy though. With this fight that I was talking about, I was like, one dude has only 7 fights. Other one got 24 fights. One with 24 fights, obviously he's a champion, but dude with 7 fights, man, look like he might take the belt. He should take the belt, in my opinion.
He's just trying to keep his boxing together. He's trying to keep it long. He's trying to pop that jab. But Akhmedov, like you say, his physicality is just wobbling forward and walking straight through and out hustling him. Out, he's touching him around the sides, through the middle, up to the head.
Oh. Yeah, they gassed.
Just to, chip away and wear Barrios down.
Barrows better be careful, man. And them crossing his feet and them getting the knockdown from being off balance.
This man has lost all the last rounds for real.
I know it's like after the 5th round, he just was done. This is Akhmedov. This is his first 12-round fight too.
That's crazy. To his left-hand side. Interesting to see the reaction of the 2 fighters, the 2 corners, when the bell goes at the end here. Left hand there, another kind of heavy cuffing shot from Akhmedov.
Oh!
He needed that.
Could be absolutely massive in the context of this fight.
Damn. Yeah, Okamoto, he's only had 7 fights. The champs had 24. That might have, hey, if anything, that should make it a draw.
That means he keeps his belt.
Damn. I know Akamadov is pissed. That was his fight. He would have won if that didn't happen. Damn.
He needed that. A little bit of a shake of the head there from Akhmadov and Barrios. Wow, he's
That's a perfect time right, though.
I know.
just touched down.
Barely touched the ground, man.
You said it about the drama. What a beautiful right hand that was.
Get up.
Now,
Oh.
you know what? I think that
Almost, Floyd almost got knocked down by Mosley. Almost went down.
He timed his slip perfect.
Well, it's just interesting how the judges may score that.
That was beautiful.
10-8 or 10-9.
He set that up though. He threw a left knowing he was gonna slip back and come. As soon as he came back, he threw a right.
If he would just jab more, he'd have won.
Said that. He didn't. I'm like, if you're the taller
Appreciate
fighter,
the life, whoever that was. I see you early, man. Appreciate that.
that's what I'm saying. If you're the taller fighter, how you not gonna jab? That's the only way to stay on the outside, unless you're amazing inside. Unless you Jarrett Hurd, use your damn jab.
Appreciate that other like, man. I'm here. See you.
We appreciate that, y'all. Hey, man, if y'all enjoying the content, if y'all enjoying this little live stream, fucking with us, man, hit that like button. We really appreciate it.
Ooh,
Or hit
ladies
that
ass.
subscribe button, man. We appreciate that too, man. We go live probably almost every weekend for all the good fights. If there's no fights, we won't go live. If it's not a good fight, we won't. But for the most part, we usually go live. So we appreciate you.
Generally speaking, it's going to be a round that is going big.
Let's go with it, K Campbell.
To turn a 10-9 into a 10-8.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying if you, unless you anybody but Hurd, if you're the bigger fighter, use your damn jab, man. Because Hurd probably the only fighter where it's like I can't really say nothing. Go ahead, don't use your jab. Fight on the inside. That's how you do it. Oh, they gave it to Barrios for 1 round, man. If he didn't get that knockdown, Akhmadov would have won. Damn.
Should have had his hands up. I had a hand down just for that last 20 seconds, man.
Damn. Hey, man, you gotta respect to him though, man. 7 fights, got a world title fight, and barely lost. You're gonna be good for the rest of your career, man. Big money fights ahead for this man. Ain't no doubt, K Campbell, man. We appreciate y'all watching, man. We appreciate you watching, man. If you're enjoying it, you know what I'm saying, hit the like, subscribe, whatever it may be. Either way, we just appreciate you watching, man. It mean a lot. Oh, so we got, oh man, they would have never gave my man the win.
114 and 113. I was at 115, 111.
He is now the WWE Super Lightweight Champion of the World.
This shit, bro. Hey, we appreciate the like, but this shit, bro, there was.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, baby. I'm right here too. I see that.
There was no way that was a unanimous decision. 1, 2. There was no way. What? Who is it? Bro, we 116 to 111.
You see the other one was 114, 113.
Oh, they crazy, bro. That man knows. He said, I whooped your ass. Look at your face. Look at his face.
His face is terrible.
Disrespect. I hate shit like that because it's disrespect to the fighter that no one expected to win. Like, you look at the story, like, say if you didn't watch the fight, you look at the highlights, you look at the scorecards, you think he dominated. But if you actually watch the fight, man, that's not the case.
That's crazy. Lomachenko really lost, and people don't even put that.
Oh, damn. He got Virgil Hunter in his corner?
Hey, why do they have Lomachenko over Bud when Bud ain't lost?
Politics. Lomachenko is God sent. You know what I'm saying?
He's nasty, don't get me wrong, but it's like there's fighters that are undefeated and done way more than this. Shoot, Canelo higher than him than me.
Me too. Low ball, if you want to be 100, low ball, Canelo's kind of number 1 pound for pound.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, he's a WBC franchise champion. I know. What you mean? Lost One. What you mean by that? Shit's on two contenders.
Taking the legs away from Barrios, and there's that right hand. That my card was the one that turned it around.
Yeah, it was for me. And you just look at that left-hand side of the face.
Excuse me.
Barrios earned that belt the hard
It's 10 o'clock. I'm just trying to get that money on the B-Day.
All right, y'all. We got Benavidez versus Darrell next. Hey. Oh yeah. You right. That's my thing. It's like, obviously, if you fighting a guy, you're a champion with only 7 fights, you got 24 fights. They obviously expect you to win. So even if it's a close fight, if you do get the W, they're gonna make sure the scorecards are in favor of the one they expected to win. Boxing, politics. K. Campbell, who y'all like tonight? I haven't changed my pick yet. If I do end up changing it, I'll let y'all know. But I still got Shawn Porter winning by split decision. Who you guys in?
I told you.
I know, but K. Campbell asked me.
Oh,
She wasn't here earlier.
oh yeah, Shawn Porter by split.
So he got Shawn by split. I think Shawn gonna win by split. Earlier, he said he thought it was gonna be controversial. He said he thinks it's gonna be a controversial win by Shawn Porter. I think it's just gonna be a split decision win. But we're probably the black sheeps of most opinions because everybody got Errol winning. You know, he is gonna be coming to head first. We talked about that earlier too, man. That head first. That's what I'm interested in seeing how Errol's gonna be able to adjust to that, because even though everyone wants to say because he has the physical abilities over Shawn Porter, similar to Mikey Garcia, he's going to do the same thing. But Shawn Porter, like you said, head first, he's very diverse when it comes to how to get on the inside, right? He has more than one way than getting on the inside. He'll use angles, he'll use his footwork, he'll use his head, slips. So that is a good point. Last one saying he thinks Porter will have to KO him to get the win. Because I'm like, why would you get a decision to Shawn Porter? I understand that. Me personally, I just don't think Errol Spence has that much drawing power yet. But he may. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Hey, but shout out to y'all. So guess what? David Benavidez versus Darrell is finally happening. And then we got the main event. So I'm excited for this fight, though. I'll be right back, y'all.
So straight up with the action. And next up, David Benavidez challenging WBC Super Middleweight champion Errol Benavidez, who won this title himself against Shawn Gabriel to become the youngest ever Super Middleweight champion.
I know he a jab boy, but I can't let him make no move on me. Y'all know who Rilo Rodriguez is? Rilo Cole.
Pretty much this time of year.
Boy, Rilo Rodriguez, man. Y'all stay tuned though, man. I know we talking about boxing right now, but I just want to let y'all know, man, if y'all music fans or whatever, your boy, yours truly, gonna be dropping my tape soon. Y'all look out for that, man. I'll update you a little bit more. I don't know exactly the date I'm gonna drop it, but it's probably gonna be around next week. But yeah, man, Benavidez and them doing the walkouts now, man. So I'm glad they're not wasting no time, man. Yeah, K. Campbell, I mean, honestly, I can see this probably being the fight of the year, man. You got two good fighters, man. Top tier fighters at that, duking it out, trying to get the belts, man. I mean, unless Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua top that, I don't really see any other fight that's really bigger than that. Oh, well, the Wilder fight is happening in November, so Wilder and Ortiz probably could top this one.
That's not gonna top Wilder or this fighter.
It'll be up there, though.
It be up there. It be tough. But I can see this fight being a contention though, like, you know, especially if it's some crazy stuff, you know, some knockdowns up in there. Cause you already know Wilder and Ortiz, that's gonna be Bomb City right there. You already know Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, Bomb City, and even Canelo and Kovalev gonna throw their thing.
They get right to it. That's why I fuck with PBC.
Yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, man.
Introducing you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red boots and black trunks, and fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. He weighed in at 167 and 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign, brings 121 wins, no losses, 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the youngest boxer ever to hold the super middleweight crown. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting young star of boxing, the undefeated former super middleweight champion of the world, introducing
It's here, boy.
What's up, family? I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for this one, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Okay, Campbell, I can't believe. Did you already see that?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay, good. Last one. You got another channel. Nah, not right now. We got another one. It's called BlakGooseTV Live, but we don't got nothing on it. So as of now, it's the only channel right here, man. Maybe in the future, but as of now, all the content on BlakGooseTV. We got a Facebook page, facebook.com/BlakGoose. If y'all want to go check that out, we basically post all our sources on there for boxing news and things like that, and updates on any music that we got coming out. Just about to work his ass, bro. No. It's not like Errol ain't no spring chicken. I know, maybe if he was still in his 20s, maybe he's like 28 or something like that.
Season, you heard?
Yeah, he got a little bit of that Lowry on him, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like 28 or something, it'd be different. I'm like, my man's just 34 in the game. Like,
maybe he gonna say I'm Vino, baby.
Luis Ortiz. Here we go, baby. It started. Benavidez versus Errol, first round. Oh. So they measuring each other. You know, both of the Darrell brothers, they have very similar stances. They like to lead with the jabs. But Anthony Darrell, I always thought he was a little bit more fundamentally sound. He's a lot more disciplined and has a better jab and a little bit quicker, in my opinion, a little bit more athletic. So as of now, they're just trying to find each other's range. Benavidez has that high guard up, as always, throwing the jab out every once in a while. That's the thing about, everyone talks about Benavidez' speed and power, but I think Darrell, he has his speed is equivalent to Benavidez, but not his power.
So Darrell's the champ?
Yeah. But if anyone doesn't know, Darrell became champ because Benavidez tested positive for cocaine, so he had to relinquish his belt. At the time, Benavidez was supposed to fight Darrell. Darrell was his mandatory. Benavidez got popped for the cocaine, and Darrell ended up fighting. I can't remember off top. Excuse me. Beat him, got the belt. So basically, this is something that was inevitable. I say this.
Why did Errol look spooked? Maybe he's just analyzing.
He's analyzing. I say this, Darrell, he looks fast, man. But the thing about it is just you don't want to get hit with a certain shot from like Benavidez he can feel this out. He can kind of slowly take step by step, get closer, take a couple shots from Darrell because the power from Darrell was nowhere equivalent to Benavidez. Benavidez hits you with the shot, changes the game, man. This fight is very similar, in my opinion, to the Andrew Tabiti versus Dortico's fight. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
Most probably not.
yeah, probably not. Oh, for the music. Nah,
Yeah, we got
not a YouTube channel. We got a Dat Piff account
and a Spinrilla.
and a Spinrilla. I don't even remember off top. What is the Dat Piff?
BlakGoose.
I think so. I think our Dat Piff is Dat Piff / Black Goose. Spinrilla, I think, is the same thing. Spinrilla / Black Goose. You're gonna see it though. Tomorrow we're gonna put a song out on the YouTube. 2 songs out on the YouTube. As of right now, let's say a song for the YouTube, and then we might go ahead and release the next one. Because I know I can mix them into. I just don't want it to sound crazy. You feel me? So if I mix one, then put it on Sunday, the next one, the next Sunday. I just don't want it to sound crazy. You feel me? Okay. I want it to be terribly sounding. So I don't want to promise 2. I know for sure 1 gonna come out tomorrow. Might 2 we'll put it on the YouTube. But what we're gonna start doing is something called Music Sundays. And every Sunday we're gonna drop a song on the YouTube page, so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, what we just kind of doing, what we're messing with. So. But yeah, that was the end of the first round. I got Darrell winning the first round. Who you got? What do you think on that?
What? This one?
Yeah, the first round.
Nothing much really happened, bro. You know, you could say 10-10 for real.
If I had to give it to someone, I'd give it to Darrell. I thought he was a little bit quicker. His jab was working a little bit more efficiently.
Benavidez is everything, huh?
That everything.
First round, not necessarily always the easiest to score, but I was probably a bit busier in terms of the amount of
It can be one or two things. He got hit and he felt it, and he tried to make it seem like it didn't mean nothing, or he feels like he's weak. Feel like he's weak.
Smoking the Errol, my new chick, lately been curving the foolish.
Hey. Second round, we got going double jab by Darrell.
That shit was called that bar. Smoking the Errol, my new chick, lately been curving the foolish.
Ooh, y'all know about that, boy. Y'all was wondering what that bar was from, man. This guy right here, dog.
We want to start, you know what I'm saying? We trying to stay diverse with the content. We do a lot of different
We
things.
open-minded, man. We do it all, man.
Yeah, man.
So we see a lot of things on here, man. Eventually, y'all gonna be seeing some skits, man. We got great ideas, man. We still got the equipment for that, man. We want that good quality for y'all, man.
But we've been telling you, man, we gonna get some improvements. Just give us a little time.
Man,
we got y'all.
Y'all
We're gonna start
probably
putting
think
time into this.
we was ever gonna link up. Y'all probably like, man, why the hell these motherfuckers always doing that shit through a camera?
Yeah.
So, you know, just give us time, man.
Just be patient with us, man. We're gonna start really making improvements. I'm telling you. We really want this YouTube channel to be something special, be something dope. So, you know what I'm saying? All y'all rocking with us now, respect to y'all, because y'all gonna be the ones who really gonna see, you know what I'm saying, the changes, you know what I'm saying, the motivation, the come up, the hard work, all that good stuff. Anyways, though, second round. So Darrell's doing a good job at using his jab, using his footwork to stay on the inside. Benavidez, he's taking shots, but what he's doing is he's just trying to really just use his it's a very Mexican style, hands up, march forward, and then he wants to throw his power and his speed because Benavidez is a big boy. So right now it doesn't look like anything's really bothering him. He just wants to, he's reading Darrell and he's waiting for his chance to get on the inside to really start working. I might have to get another stream button. But yeah, a lot of times though, if you've seen other Benavidez fights though, I feel like he doesn't really start to pick it up until about the 4th round, in my opinion. So I feel like he really likes to flip point, kind of see what's coming at him, see what's in front of him. Excuse me. And I think he also too, he likes to feel the power of his opponent. Excuse me, because he's a walk forward type of guy. So Yeah, man, what's happening with y'all? How many of y'all actually how many of y'all watching the fight right now, or y'all just kind of just chilling, waiting for the main event to happen? It's like Benavidez is trying to pick it up a little bit. I won't lie, if y'all want to be real with me, man. I mean, I'm sorry, if y'all want me to be real with y'all. Looks like Darrell's kind of frustrating him a little bit. He's outboxing him. But at the same time, I really believe Benavidez doesn't start picking it up until about the third, fourth round.
He can't hurt Benavidez. This is going to be a difficult fight.
He's throwing Darrell. Just down to the body now. He's having those 1-2s go, and they're not always getting through, but he's working.
So he's just a bit short.
Look at that little water slide right there, man.
That's probably where a corner was, and it was.
Okay, Benavidez, I see you boy out there right there.
I'm telling you, man. He just walks forward. He walks forward till he gets in range. He wants to fight on the inside. Benavidez usually is. Look, before I was talking about if you were a taller fighter, if you had athleticism, you always want to use your jab unless you Jared Hurd. I forgot about Benavidez. Unless you Jared Hurd and Benavidez, those are two guys who always usually has the athletic size and range, but they love to walk forward, get on the inside, and use their power.
That's a good jab. You talking about a jab? Well, that was good right there. Darrell's on that back foot, crazy.
He on that bike, man. But he has to be on his bike. That's the only way he's gonna win and fight. If he's on the inside, he's gonna get knocked out. You can't do shit like that though, Darrell. Don't be on the inside and do this. This is a good fight, man. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, I see that. Darrell looks good though. What's crazy is a lot of people who don't pay attention to Anthony Darrell are usually mistaken for his other brother, who isn't as, in my opinion, good of a boxer as he is.
Is Kell Brook fighting anytime soon?
Yes, I believe he's going to. I think he's gonna fight on the Anthony Joshua Andrew Ruiz is gonna call it.
Because after he lost to Triple G and Errol, he only had 2 fights on the screen.
Yeah, but he won both. He looked sloppy in them, goddammit, but he won. I don't like the way people be talking about Kell Brook, man. They be disrespecting that, man. I don't like that shit.
Hey, man, he was undefeated until he fought those two.
Especially Amir Khan. A lot of people forget Kell Brook beat Shawn Porter.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't like how they be talking shit about him. Now Amir Khan, I was talking about this in the video. Now Amir Khan don't got nobody who wants to fight him that he thinks is worthy enough. Now he calling out Kell Brook. After all this time, he's talking all that shit about Kell Brook. How he should retire, he shouldn't fight him. He's slurring his words. Now Amir Khan like, well, 2020, yeah. That's because I'm not even gonna start. Y'all gonna get me crazy, man.
Amir Khan got worked by Terrence Crawford and he quit. I literally seen this man quit in the ring, man. He just like, give me my check.
That man Kell Brook got a broken orbital bone against Triple G and against Errol Spence. Came back, had 2 fights, won. Hey, I feel you lost one. You got some time too, man. Not too many people was interested in this fight. I'm a big fan of Benavidez, man, and I like Darrell too.
Dang, man, he always talking about he making some grub, man. He making me
all right, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Some food sound fire right now, boy.
God, man, I'm starving, man. My man over here saying he about to Chef Curry in the kitchen, man.
I won't lie though, if you watching this fight and all that hype I was talking and all that shit I was boosting Benavidez, a lot of y'all probably looking at me crazy right now. Cause he's not looking that good right now, man. I'm gonna be 100.
Well, it's because he's trying to dodge those.
But I told y'all, 4th round, I'm telling you, he always turn it up. 4th round, he start killing the game. You know what I'm saying?
So why'd you say third round TKO then?
I said that. Hey, I told y'all sometimes I'm gonna change up.
You get too high sometimes.
Hey, sometimes I'm gonna change. I did say that. Remember, I said this is gonna be quick.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, amnesia over here.
Hey, man, we still got 1:30 minutes left. You never know. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look, if you're doing that, that means it's hitting you. That means it's landing. Look at that jab landed easy. Landed.
His jab is weird. It's like he throw it like.
Oh, that landed. All that landed. You see, Darrell ain't on his bike no more.
Yeah.
He ain't on his bike no more. You see that? He's standing right in front, talking about.
He over here trying to win the he trying to mind game him or something. Look at just knock this nigga out.
Shit, just reload that nigga on the floor.
That nigga dead.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I think Kell Brook will be fighting Khan. I personally think it's gonna happen. Khan been talking shit to Kell Brook for the last 2-3 years, and look now where it takes you. You're gonna have to fight him. And I hope Kell Brook whoop the shit out of Khan too, all that shit he been talking, man. Let me see. Switch up with me, guys. I'm gonna try a VIP. I'm gonna see what's up with it. You got it? Oh, go. It's over there. Look at left tab. First tab. The first tab. Yo. Yo. That was man. That was an epic fight. Him versus Triple G was an epic fight. I thought him versus Spence was an epic fight too. He fought them back to back, man. Broke his orbital bones in both his eyes, man, for fighting both them dudes, man. Oh wait, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Just click it, yeah, and it is full screen.
Just big attender to in the corner. And throw it on him. Just big attender to in the corner. And throw it on him.
Huh? Oh, I don't got the Wi-Fi on. It's just off. We might have to switch to get it right. It's gonna fuck up. You know how it be. Screen. It was nasty. We're talking about that orbital bone.
Oh, the orbital. Sometimes I feel like I gotta get money in dollars and dope, but I can't get that because I be feeling like I gotta get to the dollars and fun. What is the difference? You don't even know. Do.
In his own durability, his own chin. But the movement and the speed and the variety of the round, keeping him in the fight, he's jamming the body, that's a good shot for him because that keeps, that stops, that prevents Benavidez from advancing. Every time he keeps touching into the body and keep putting in the bank and hopefully take the legs away in the later rounds. But it's just his physical strength of Benavidez, which is a problem for the round.
Sometimes he does look clumsy when he's throwing his punches. I mean, you just saw that there. It looked like he almost ended up throwing it. Starting his orthodox stance, threw a jab that ended up being square. Just looking to try and tee up that right hand, but Errol taking his feet backwards. This is looking down there from Benavidez, just looking to use that a little bit more now. Stepping behind the right hand. Decent counter punching there from Errol. He just backs it up onto the ropes and now looking to let his hands go.
He's not even connecting them.
All right, we here. It started. It's now. It's time. I ain't like that though. Come on, I'm not fighting. Don't be hugging each other. Trying to see a knockout, boy. What y'all doing, man?
That fresh.
Finishing particularly strong. With that speed when he has a shot, particularly with the punching combinations.
But I feel like anybody who was calling Kell Brook a quitter in that fight, I don't think they really followed Kell Brook's career because he just got an orbital injury when he fought Triple G the fight before that. So it made sense. He wasn't a quitter. Kell Brook is a beast to me, man. It's just I feel like him moving up in weight, that wasn't a good choice. He should have never did that. Like Kell Brook is kind of like AB to me. Total different spectrums, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about personality wise, but the fact that they moved up in weight, I think that's what ruined their careers.
That's what ruined AB's career.
Facts.
AB rules at 140, bro. 135. Can't beat Javante.
Yeah, nobody beats AB at 135 or 140. Move up to 147. Chicken. Too little.
But Madonna showed his little ass fat boy. And I like AB, but it's like Madonna's like, look, bro, I'll probably walk around 170, 180.
It's gonna Darrell will be knocked out at the end of this fight. I'm not saying this because I'm against him or anything, but you always can see what a fighter's game plan is in the first and second round. Darrell's game plan was to be on the bike, stay on the outside, use your jab. Benavidez's game plan was to push forward, get on the inside, throw fast and powerful combinations. If you're watching the fight now, Darrell is now standing right in front of Benavidez. It's only a matter of time. I'm not saying how soon it's going to happen, but it's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Put them up together there. Okay. I see you.
Oh, he's saying there ain't nothing.
He is clumsy when he's throwing his other skill. He's clumsy. You know, when you're in comparison to the other super middleweights out there, you know, the other champions out there, there is a lot of work to be done. Try and get back on the jab to the body and then throws in the right hand as well. 5 minutes of round 5, and again he just inches forward there.
It's crazy though, because Benavidez is not fighting like he's 22.
Nope, he's fighting like he's an old man, huh?
No, he said he's fighting like you're a veteran in there. And he got more fights than that other dude. He was 28. I guess the other dude was 24, huh?
That's why though, when it comes to the fighting, man, starting early is not always the best thing.
You see, Andre Ward retired in his prime.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I didn't think he was going to retire after Kovalev.
I know, me neither. That shit was out of nowhere. Nice.
He retired smart though. I think the only way he comes back and he can make like 50 million.
Damn. I won't lie though, Darrell's taking all his shots. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people don't want to talk about that when it comes to Kell Brook. It's crazy. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. A lot of people try to be saying he's washed, he's this, he's that. I'm like, this man jumped 2 weight classes, fought Triple G when no one else wanted to fight him. And yeah, he did lose, but I'm like, damn. I'm like, there was people in Triple G's own weight class that didn't want to fight Triple G at the time. I'm talking a man that jumped 2 weight classes at 5.
Nobody still don't even want to fight Triple G, bro.
Facts.
Like Canelo.
About to fight Derevchenko, man. That's gonna be a tough fight for Triple G, man. Derevchenko is a dog, but Triple G can win if he just sticks to his jab.
You already know he's gonna stick to his jab.
Yeah.
That means you already know he's gonna win. Ah! My fault, y'all, man. Sometimes I just get a little excited, man, from time to time.
So it's round 6.
I'm gonna lie, so I'm a Benavidez fan, right? If you watching this fight, you're gonna be a little disappointed because Benavidez is definitely not looking how I was hoping he was gonna look. Durrell is doing a good job right now. I'm not even sure how to really score this fight. I haven't been watching it that closely where I can score the fight. But
The way they fight, man, they gonna speed this up to the Shawn Porter fight. Errol, man.
I can't wait for that fight, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm hyped for that shit. What's up, y'all, man? And we appreciate y'all watching, man. We appreciate the likes.
I mean, man, we gonna be here, man.
We're gonna be here to the Shawn Porter Errol Spence fight. So if y'all here, if y'all been rocking with us, go ahead, hit the like button, man. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button.
I was talking about in general too, man. We gonna be here.
And in general too, man, we're gonna be here because you watching this.
Hey, y'all be ready for them basketball games, baby. Y'all be live for the Laker games, boy.
We will
Especially-
be going live for
Especially
basketball.
when they going against the Clips and all. Ooh, Lakers got so much hate coming to us, baby. Y'all gonna hate us.
So that's more his speed. Y'all see, like this motherfucker, he fuck with boxing, he fuck with MMA and all that shit. But it's a little bit more my speed when we hit the basketball games. It's gonna be more his speed, but we're gonna be going live for those. I can't wait for the NBA season. The NBA season gonna
It's
be
the first
crazy.
time in about
What, 4 or 5 years?
4
Niggas
or
been
5
excited.
years. I was like, yeah, I'm excited for NBA season.
I'm excited too. And I ain't watched the NBA season about 2-3 years, man. I watched the playoffs somewhat, but
Oh yeah,
I'm excited,
I don't
man.
know. He a disclaimer. He a Cavs fan. You know they ain't been doing too well. But them getting Kevin Porter along with Colin Sexton, I don't know what Garland's gonna do.
Garland's gonna be great. Garland, Porter, plus Sexton, we the next big thing.
You forgot your star.
We're gonna trade him.
Who?
Love.
I wasn't talking about him.
Oh, who's
Clarkson.
What?
That's y'all star, boy.
Oh, what? Nah, nigga, that nigga gonna be released by the end of the year. It's like crazy. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh! You don't want them.
Did I say he was gonna knock him out though? Didn't I say Darrell started playing his game? Whenever you see a person who's supposed to be on their bike start to hold, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You see his eye? It's only a matter of time. So this is gonna be it's gonna be 8th round knockout. But I called this maybe a little bit while ago. I said Darrell's game. You always see what the boxer's game plan is the first 2 rounds. Darrell's game plan: stay on the outside, use his jab. Benavidez, walk forward, pressure, get close, use his power. Over time, Darrell started standing right in front of Benavidez. It's only a matter of time before Benavidez ends up getting the finish because it's now his fight. It's his pace. It's everything he wants. And if you're a guy that's supposed to be on your bike, if you see him start holding, it's not part of the game plan. You say you heard a lot of people pick Ben. Benavidez for you talking about Benavidez? Because they did. Benavidez is probably the favorite. I think he should be. Darrell's head movement is on point, but like,
Is Gervonta Davis fighting someone?
he just fought though. You know that man fights once every year, bro.
Talking about he just fought. Man, that little ass big fight he displayed in Baltimore.
Damn, you see that cut? Oh my god.
That jab is crazy.
That shit is nasty. Darrell got a nasty cut, y'all. Right over it. It's on his eyelids.
I love boxing, but in that cut, that just was crazy, boy. It's my money maker.
Somebody look, some niggas is cool with just being an ugly nigga. I'm like, look, nigga, I got other talent.
Like, some girls just look weird in how they get it.
Man, all bitches look weird when they take their costume off.
Some women don't need all that.
I know, but them bitches still got a costume on. You need to tell them bitches that. What the fuck you got a costume on?
But come on, man, you don't like that though.
Hell no. I don't like that shit.
So what you gonna say? You gonna tell your wife she wears some makeup she's done daughter?
I'm not saying I'm gonna say that. I'm just like, bitch, you better look half as good as you look when you got the costume on. That's all I'm saying.
He's just got to find a way of coping with this. Right hand over the top, just arcing over the top there for Benavidez.
Remember this one chick I was talking to, bro? I always tell her, like, let's FaceTime me. I don't want to text her. I just want to see her face. She's like, nigga, FaceTime. I'm not going to show my face. I'm like, why? She's like,
Nah,
I'm
bitches be like
I
that.
get my makeup off. I don't care about none of that, girl. Show me your face. No, what am I making? I'm like, that's crazy. You're not going to show me your face? That's your makeup? Like,
Think about it though, nigga. If you Triple H, nigga, I'd rather go style a bitch if I'm Triple H rather than being regular me. You know what I'm saying?
Triple H, like the wrestler?
Yeah.
What you mean, bro?
It's costume. He ain't really Triple H. He got a real name, you know what I'm saying? But if you tell a bitch you Triple H, you're gonna bag a bit quicker than you tell her your real name. You know what I'm saying? Darrell about to get KO. Yeah, Benavidez, he's the favorite for this fight. Bro, it is called 2 low blows in the matter of like a minute.
I went back.
Dave, what I said earlier, I'd like to see the ref throw that right hand over the top. When it comes to the judge, body there, throw the right hand upstairs, straight through.
The thing about when you throw a right hand over the top, and this is me responding to the commentators, I really like to see Darrell throw the right hand over the top. When you're the shoulder fighter and you throw the right hand over the top and you're fighting against a fighter who has a really good defense, you're not going to catch anything. The only way the right hand over the top works if you're fighting against a taller fighter who likes to keep his hands low. Benavidez, man, he's a high guard type of fighter, man. So right hand over the top doesn't make any sense. Darrell should be looking for body shots. That's my opinion. And we may, you know what I'm saying, I might be listening to different announcers than y'all, so y'all probably like, what is he talking about? But who I was listening to, they was telling Darrell to go over the top when I'm like, no, you should be going to the body because Benavidez has a high guard. High. So when your hands are high, look where my elbows are, guys. It's not covering my body. So you want to go to the body, bring his hands down. Then you can go for the over the hand right. Right? Huh? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, no worries, last one. I know you was talking about, though.
If they could somehow try and bind it together, it's just such a very, very difficult job where it's located just so wide.
You got a bad cut, man.
That's looking like wow, Fury. I want to say wow.
Are they gonna stop it because of the cut?
You should, man.
And a lot of people don't compare this cut to Fury's cut. This is over the eyelid. Fury's was here. This is right here.
I mean, that could go right into his eye.
That's worse.
This has been caused by a punch.
That look crazy, bro.
It's difficult to deal with, but this has been caused by a punch. You can see there that it's difficult to deal with, it's difficult to handle. Now they're going to look at it again here.
Why? Like, why didn't they just do that while he was in the corner? Why are you gonna let you gonna start the fight and then we gonna look at the cut?
Since the last time we had a look, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, more.
Film no, man. You're not trying to be stopped.
He's not going back. He's not going to the doctor saying, "I can see, I'm fine, let me go on." He's not protesting or anything.
Switch.
He's quite comfortable. If this gets stopped on the cut, in his mind.
Damn, shit, crazy. Hey, yo, shout out to all of y'all. I just want to put everything on the side.
Bit low. There was nothing to be good about it, but I think there's degrees of that, but he'll be given a bit of time just to recover. It's not going to take too much of it. About it, but I think there's degrees of that, but he'll be given a bit of time just to recover. It's not going to take too much of it. Bit low.
This fight, man, it's low ball. They hitting these middle rounds, man.
He could beat. He looks at that. I think he could beat it if he had believed in it.
I'm not sure, Dave. I don't think he has the power to keep him up.
No, he's sharp on this. He's not. He's
I think Darrell about to get KO'd, y'all.
He's been like, he's never believed because
He would have been a biggest word sometimes true.
With the
Well,
eyes.
this is a very soft there from Benefit. Then his left hand to the body as he backs him up to right. It's looking flat, big right hand over the top. So good
No,
finish
Benavidez not
to the
even
round from
touched.
him. And a slow walk back to the corner there for Darrell. Looks at his trainer there, and I think I saw
That's
him just
illegal.
give a slight shake of the head.
He was just holding the back of his head. You can't do that. That's MMA.
That's your guy right there, man.
Hey, man, you gotta let the superstars do what superstars do, right?
But I just feel that when he's at range, he's been just.
Oh, shit, hella good.
Just listen to him.
Well, that left hand landed, slap back on the target.
Yeah, the real not doing all that showboat now.
It's a good job of that. I would say it's basically impossible
Man, that
to
killer
get that
nasty.
to stick. It just can't be done.
It's too wide.
Can't even cover it up with Vaseline.
I know. That shit wide open.
If I was training, I'm like, look, man, you have better days ahead of you. You want to be able to see kids.
I just know what I was saying. Going back to what I was saying, he's got the boxing ability, boxing IQ to be able to give him angles, but he's not giving him angles. And with the footwork that Benavidez has got, I think he could outbox him, just being sharp and not, you know,
I mean, he is
not
sure
trying to
with
get
this
into a wall,
fight.
but it's going from rope to rope to rope.
So into the ninth. Anthony Darrell, defending champion, the defending WBC super middleweight champion in the
You know, it's crazy. He got busted for coke, but I see why. He's only 22.
won this title, a vacant title against Ronald Gabriel.
Yeah, you're like, I'm trying to live, baby.
No, all that damn money that young.
Restricted the title in embarrassing circumstances, really. He's looking to get it back again. At the moment,
It's about to be
that's
over.
exactly what is happening. Darrell just trying to dig his toes in and
That jab
let his
is
hands
messing
go.
him
Good
up.
jab there.
It's about to be over, bro.
He just looks to club it back towards the ropes.
Just working him on again.
Darrell just dabbing at that blood that's
Middle one?
slipping into his
Yeah.
right side from that horrible cut.
Yeah, Darrell put his tongue out, but he's under pressure here. This is getting him with a lot of shots here.
See, he went
Still
away
2
from
minutes left in the
southpaw.
round. Put up the finish.
It's over, man. I don't see how he's gonna be able to survive this round, man. Yeah, oh, he wobbled. It's over.
That walk down is crazy, bro. He gotta call that, man.
It's about to be over, man. Darrell, man. Hey, respect to Darrell, man.
You
He
said
really
eight.
gave it all.
You said 8th round.
I said
Maybe it's
8,
gonna be
man.
9th. Then.
It's gonna be
He
9th.
was off around. He was
Got
off around, boy.
It's off around, man. We got some technical difficulties in this bitch.
Gunnar Nielsen.
Yep, he ended up.
Yeah. Figured that, man. Cut was getting too bad. Wasn't throwing. What's that? That's my belt.
Hey, man. A lot of these middleweights, man, they got to watch out for Benavidez, man. Benavidez is a dog. He's going to be. You want to avoid that, man. He's probably the youngest middleweight out of all the big name middleweights, and he's at the same skill level and experience as all the big name middleweights. You want to avoid that, man, David Benavidez, man. Avoid that, man.
Last year and a half for him, really. He made a mistake, but he's coming out of the way early in his career, if you like. He's still very young. He's just 20 when he won that super middleweight WBC title for the first time. He came into this fight, David, with one plan. Yeah, he felt was going to work.
It's crazy. That dude said he got a new cut, but his hairline was crisp now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You know,
Well, he's a little boy, so I'm not trying to get on him like that. I was just like,
yes. You know, he's doing what he set out to do, and you know, he's grinding down, and he's warming out, and he's dismantling it. But I just. He's now got a world title belt, so you have to put him in that category with everybody else. And so I look at him with everybody else. Do I think he beats a Callum Smith? No. Do I think he beats, Billy Joe Saunders? No, I don't think Billy Joe is that boxing because Billy Joe would give him the angles. I just think that anybody that's got the ability to have boxing doesn't have to hit it hard. Just has to be able to have
he should stay on his bike, boy.
box all night.
Oh, we know we got spins next, baby. Porter.
Andrade and Billy Joe is going to be a hard matchup for him.
That's crazy. They were supposed to fight.
I'm happy they didn't, though.
No, I'm not. Because I wanted Billy Joe to take his first loss. What? Who will give him work? You tripping. What? You don't? You don't?
I ain't talking about it.
Oh, man. You know you love Billy too much, boy. Ooh,
We got the main event finally happening, y'all, man. We here. It's not up yet. We still got to do the walkouts. Benavidez just beat Darrell. I called it, but 8th round KO, TKO by Benavidez. He's the champ now. He took the belt from Darrell. Can't wait to see Benavidez versus, a number of bigger names in the middleweight division. Jarrett Hurd, Jamal Charlo, Jamel Charlo, Tony Harrison, Julia Williams. We got options. I don't see PBC working with the zone, but if they do, we got Billy Joe, Andrade, Colum, Canelo, etc. Benavidez is another guy we can add to the stacked middleweight, super middleweight division. So that's dope. But all y'all probably here for what we here for, Spence versus Porter. Y'all got to hold y'all horses a little bit. They're doing the interview with David Benavidez. They still got to do the walkouts for Spence and Porter. So we got a little bit of time before the main event. So y'all just hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. Oh, what's up, God first? David is not a middleweight. I know he's a super middleweight. I just like me personally when I talk about the middleweights, I just lump them all together because I feel like if you're a super middleweight, you can fight at middleweight. If you're a middleweight, you can fight at super middleweight. And I feel like if you were a natural super middleweight, you can fight at light heavyweight. So I just kind of lump them all together. I know he's not a middleweight, but he can easily go down the same way a middleweight can easily go up. Let's not act like that's not possible. Like we're talking about like a 4-pound difference between all the weight classes. So. I'll have to turn up the TV hella loud. He's talking hella fast too, but you know. We got Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter happening soon, y'all. So stay tuned. You heard?
You heard.
Stay up.
It's good, boy.
The right driving documents and check your travel insurance covers all your healthcare needs. Get ready for Brexit on the 31st of October. Visit gov.uk/Brexit.
I've got 30 seconds to tell you why short expiry dates for free bets aren't there. They put you under pressure. Sky Bet is leveling the playing field, one small step at a time. That's why all our free bets are without expiry dates. They're like Fergie time. They just go on and on and on. Sky Bet, leveling the playing field, one small step at a time. That's betting.
That is my idiom. Searching.
You got that?
Friday night pylons.
Yeah, I know.
The deconstructors.
Upside down.
Oh, for real?
Onion ring additions.
The Wednesday night candlelight.
How's that supposed to know, family?
The 8th of Reading Visit Dance.
Masterpieces with great pride.
Carrots, beans, and other greens are piled up on the side.
The nice and easy in the
Hey.
oven. Fill up with no fuss.
To all the people, keep it simple. This one's made by us.
The People's Power.
It's good.
It's hard to be good.
See anyone?
But it's good when we try. And when we cooperate with others to get things done, it feels really good. So why not choose the UK's most trusted mainstream bank, the Cooperative Bank, for people with purpose?
Man, stream acting crazy. I got it.
See, I gotta find that one.
PVC pay-per-view, man.
Back to Los Angeles and coming up on Sky Sports tomorrow and Monday night, Leicester against Newcastle, 4 o'clock in the Premier League. And then on Monday Night Football, Manchester United host Arsenal. But come October the 26th, everybody will have their eyes on the O2. Great top of the bill between Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, but it's not the only big fight that we'll be seeing. Great top of the bill between Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, but it's not the only big fight that we'll be seeing.
First, I wasn't.
Oh no, you already asked him.
The only man to beat Andrew Reid. That's a real statement.
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Well, an interesting question posed at the end there. Derek Chisora, who's given such great years against entertainment down the years against former world champion Joseph Parker. Most people might seem to be thinking that Parker has got the advantage going into that he's got the tools to be able to negate Derek Chisora. But with Hellboy, you can never be too sure of anything.
No, look, I mean, for a few years now, I thought that Chisora was done and he didn't have much left, but each time he just keeps defying that. So it gets to the stage where I think him up.
He is moving out there, boy, look like Big Baby Billy. You can't do nothing about it. Ain't nobody his size. This shit funny.
Glenn Davis, that's why I meant. Not Big Baby Billy.
Glenn Davis.
Like I haven't seen this.
I know, man. They just showing the city, man. I don't give a fuck about this shit. He's trying to buy time because they ain't starting this fight yet. I'm not sure, to be honest.
But you know, I'm not Derek, you know that.
It's on a loop. It's not on a loop. It just keeps repeating after a while. I'm gonna change the stream once the shit starts.
You know, we've got to. Hopefully, Derek can pull off one more big result. But hopefully, Derek can pull off one more big result. Well, Los Angeles looking very serene there, but I can tell you that activity inside the ring is far from that because they're trying to get this rope fixed. Basically, the rope has given way around the turnbuckle around the corner there, and there's some DIY going on, and the man with the make that
that ring walk because they're just trying to wrestle that rope back up into place, and it looks like they've done it. So they just need to take that down now, make sure there are no kind of loose ends, and we will be good to go. So we saw the two fighters weighing in yesterday, and everybody who saw them at close quarters was impressed by just how good they both were.
That's the first thing that I thought when I saw this. And they're both looking fantastic condition, which you'd expect. But they've both been at this weight for a while. They're both big fellas at the weight. Obviously, Porter's not big in height, but in building, he carries a lot of muscle. Look at Errol Spence there. For me, he looks in better shape.
November,
This is what you told him to do, man.
When he came over and he fought,
Just stop around.
November 23rd is happening. Wilder versus motherfucking Ortiz 2 is happening.
On the left-hand side, Shawn Porter.
That's crazy. They gave him a
BC
rematch.
on the right, he has previously owned that IVF. Well, Adam Smith, BC on the right, he has previously owned that IVF. Well, Adam Smith managed to get a word with both fighters yesterday after the weigh-in.
Nah.
I know who AJ McKee is. I follow him.
One of the pound-for-pound best in the world now, Errol Spence. Remember you coming over to Sheffield, winning that title against Gelbrook. I think despite that, there's a lot of UK fans back there now rooting for
And he
you.
got some big ass teeth too.
No, he got some choppy.
When I
Hey, Griffin
came
teeth.
out there, especially I came out there like 2 weeks early. Like, people showed me a lot of love and appreciation. So, and a huge boxing fans too.
And the
So I
chop
appreciate
tours ain't
they
finding
came
many,
and
man.
support me, Coach
Jamal's
Saturday
supposed to
night
fight
tomorrow,
December
and I will be
2nd.
unified champion of the
Bum.
world. It's a big win against
Yeah, some
Gelbrook.
dude
You
named
seem to go
Hogan.
from strength to strength.
What about
Last time out
Jamel?
against Mikey
Huh?
Garcia,
What about Jamel?
perfect performance. Do you
He was
feel
supposed
it's
to
all
fight
coming together
Tony
for you
Hansen?
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
but Tony got
definitely. I have a lot of
ankle
Still
injury.
injured?
now. I feel like,
Well, I don't know if he's still injured. They might just be waiting to make the fight happen until he's recovered. I don't know what's going on.
You think Jamel wins?
I thought he won the first fight.
You still think that? I remember you said that you feel like Tony ended up winning.
I thought, like overall, I feel like he won. He did enough to win. I feel like the second fight, Jamal. I thought Jamal lost to the. I forgot that man's name. I didn't even tell him. But I thought Tony lost that one. But Tony could win the second fight though. If he just stick to the same game plan he did the first time, he just got to be a little bit more aggressive. He can't run as much.
Remember he had those busted ass shades and
Post
fight.
Well, you're going to be like Floyd Mayweather. You're going to be that good.
Like, bro, what's going on, man? Why your shades like that?
Message back home to the UK fans about what happens here at the Staples Center Saturday night. The message to UK fans is going to be a knockout. It's going to be an exciting fight. Everybody tune in and watch this fight. And I appreciate y'all for supporting me and showing me a lot of love when I went to UK to fight Gelbrook. Thank you. Errol, thanks very much. Wish you well.
Man, that's crazy. You went to UK and beat Errol in 11.
Shawn Porter bang on the nose. 10 stone 7, 147 pounds. But probably the biggest.
That nigga got big ass.
I was about to say it too.
Like, damn.
Big word. I'm primed and ready for this one. We have to be going up against Errol Spence. We've done everything that it takes to get to this point.
Look at his dad, bro.
Awesome.
That motherfucking
Everything
character.
is clicking and we're ready.
He's like an
Been
OG
at the top
champ.
of this sport for a long time. But is Errol Spence something special, a really new challenge for you?
For sure. He's definitely special. I wouldn't say a new challenge, but he's definitely special. And I'm definitely ready for this challenge. Everything's been said, and I'm ready to go. I'm feeling fantastic.
A lot of the British fight fans, of course, know you from back home.
He's crazy. This dude reminds me of this dude named Chris Carson, bro.
You got a lot of support.
He look like he's dead like this, man. And just designs stuff. Yeah, man.
Destiny really tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Nice,
you know what? I came over there and I
soft-spoken
watched
voice.
that fight. Gelbrook against Errol Spence got a lot of love over there. Thank you guys for continuing to watch me, support me. I got a big one against Errol Spence.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't think
so.
so. It's too
Do you see
soon.
yourself as the underdog or not? Or do you see yourself going in actually as the
We got a big one against Errol Spence, and I intend to finish the job.
Man, I could play games. Still though, I ain't tripping though until they actually had a walkout. I feel like always for the main event, it'd be so long, man.
I know he a jack boy. Why you keep tripping?
Yeah, Fury can't happen in February. He's right. Cause think about it. It's November 23rd. That give Wilder like only barely like almost a month to recover. Yeah, February is dead. February is dead.
I know he a jack boy, but I can't let him make me move on me.
What's going on with y'all, man? I know we've been here for a minute, but I'm trying to give y'all that good content, man. I thought I see something crazy on the ground. They gonna treat you like fabulous. I know he a jag boy, but I can't let him make me move on me. My fault, man. That's just been stuck in my head all day. I heard that song when I was running. I was running my miles today. And I was listening to the song by Rollo. I said that earlier. It's called Move On Me. It's a cold song, man.
Hey, that's old school right there. Who did this song, bro? Yeah, man, get it like me. Oh, that's that Mary, right? It's the God in me. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Hey, that's a banger. That's crazy though. That's an interesting track to come out. Hey, I remember Q listened to this song every pregame. Oh, he got certain songs he always come out to?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I thought you just said the little song he just came out to.
I didn't say nothing. We here, man. I ain't say nothing.
Man, this guy's crazy, man.
I didn't say. What did I say?
Y'all don't know this man right here, man.
Ain't nothing came out of my mouth. I was sitting there. I was quiet that whole time. I ain't say nothing.
Hey, yo, man, we here. Ah!
Hey, we finally here. We got to walk out for Shawn Porter,
Hey,
man.
He shot me on his water.
We still gotta do the Pledge of Allegiance. Motherfuckers being like,
Oh,
say, can we see? Same difference, nigga.
Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Nigga, is that not the same thing as singing the national anthem?
Nah, because they said, oh, say,
So you telling me when you singing the national anthem, you're not pledging allegiance to the flag?
by the dawn. That's what they saying.
My point exactly. When you see the national anthem, it's the same thing. This
Nah,
guy's
you never
crazy.
say we pledge allegiance.
This guy's
bro.
crazy. Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing.
I think you just pledging. You just showing your gracefulness for America. I don't think you pledging to
This
a
guy's
flag.
crazy.
I think when you pledge allegiance to the flag,
This guy's
that's when
crazy.
you say that.
This guy's crazy. Why is Yellow Beezy there if he ain't rapping? Unless he gonna pass the mic.
I'm not even your boy, man.
shit sound weird.
No.
It's the main event, y'all. Walkouts. That shit sound hella weird.
Yellow Beezy shit just came out with one of his songs.
I did it.
Look at his pops, bro. Look at this nigga's pops.
They're like Birdman.
Bro, that nigga Shawn Porter.
Oh, we gonna sing the national
Wait,
anthem.
we gonna have no national anthem?
Yeah.
We here, y'all. Ah!
In a promotion of Man Down Promotions, Shawn Porter Promotions, and TGP Promotions.
Shawn Porter Promotions, you hear that?
They were just talking about retirement. Wasn't they not talking about retirement like a year ago?
Introducing our three judges scoring from ringside: Ray Danseco, Larry Hazard Jr., and Steve Weisfeld. All right, guys, here we go with the bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing.
Yes,
for the
sir.
Welterweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Los Angeles, it's time for the main event of the evening.
We here, baby.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. His record stands at 30 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight in his 7th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-time welterweight title holder and the current distinguished, reigning, and defending WBC welterweight champion of the world, introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, the IBF champion.
I don't know if y'all can hear the announcement. They just announced Shawn Porter. They're announcing Errol Spence right now. The fight is here, y'all. It's happening, man. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm gonna be right back. But it's happening, man. Errol Spence for Shawn Porter. Oh, it's great.
21 wins coming by way of knockout. He is a 2012 U.S. Olympian, the acclaimed pound-for-pound star. Tonight, making the 4th defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, reigning and defending IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the Truth, Errol Spence Jr. Introducing our third man in the ring now to give instructions, Jack Reese. He's coming. Is that a coming? Got your mouthpiece in? Mouthpiece? Isn't the right goes up the line, you just shut them down. They're going to come up. I'm going to let them work in here. Okay? I gave you both instructions. I just want to remind you. Please
Hey, man.
listen and follow my
Shawn Porter's not looking too small, looking too Spence, man. They're trying to talk about that height. We here, baby. It's starting. Yeah, lost one. We
Yeah,
here,
it's
baby.
starting, man.
It's
You
starting.
You better drop the food, man. It's starting.
No, don't drop the food. Keep the food and watch, baby. You gonna need.
You gotta watch it though, man. It's starting, man.
Hey, man. We here. Black Goose gonna bring you that good content, baby. Ooh, Spence a favorite like that. Damn.
Damn. Minus 800. Gotta be a little closer.
Hey, man, we
seem
should
like
put $5 on that, man.
I
Right
know.
there, right
That
there.
nigga seem like Porter about to get washed.
Damn, why you got them braids? Though, man? You need to get rid of them braids.
But you had them for a minute.
Ooh, I'm excited, baby. Let's go.
Whoa. Here we go. First round, y'all. First round. Porter got to calm down a little bit, baby.
Spence said he's not going to be running around. Right. He's not going to be backing up. He's going to fight him at his own fight. So I got to see this myself. Errol Spence Jr. last one.
Oh, man.
16th, Van Arlington, Texas.
I ain't gonna lie. Errol Spence kind of looking fly, boy.
Yeah, he's fit cold. That's the thing, though. Porter can't fight at Errol Spence's pace, man. If y'all watching this fight and you see how Porter's fighting right now, he has to stay like that. If he slows down, gets flat-footed, starts being in front of Errol, that's Errol's fight. Errol likes to control it.
He's moving with his jab, and actually, Porter is allowing him to come forward, and I think that's part of his game plan.
Lewis, look, you hear Lewis talking? He don't know what he's saying.
And then switch it up. Him come forward sometimes.
So right away, Shawn Porter comes forward. He goes on the inside. A lot of people would say, oh, man, he's leading with his head, but that's what he does. Shawn's doing what he does, man. Shawn doesn't fight he's not a boxing fundamentalist. He don't fight in front of you. Use a jab to open up maybe a 2 or a 3. He's going to hop in. He's going to throw some wild shots. And that's what I wanted to see how Errol Spence reacts to this, because Errol Spence he's a technician. He likes to box. But what if the guy you're fighting doesn't like to box? And as of now, Porter is doing a good job.
Hopefully Porter don't gas out, man. He's throwing a lot of bombs.
That's the thing, though. Porter, you're going to be able to keep up this pace. This is a high pace. I say, is Porter going to be able to keep up this pace? This is a high pace he's fighting at right now. But this is the way you beat Spence, man. You make it an awkward fight. You don't fight like a boxer. Don't do nothing right. Don't let him counter anything. Don't let him see anything coming. Beautiful body shots from Spence. Porter goes right on the inside. This is a very interesting first round because it's starting fast. And I'm gonna say this right now. This is Porter's pace. But if Spence can calm it down a little bit,
I know Porter won this round.
quicker shots.
So if that was Errol was thinking we're gonna lose the first one and pick it up.
That was. I'll give Porter the first round. Yes, the same what Zen said. But Porter's going to have to. It's because it's hard. If you're a boxer and you're used to traditional combinations, and all of a sudden someone starts moving in a way that you're not used to, you have to adjust to that, and it's difficult. Like when I started doing mix with you, in comparison, Andre moves like a traditional boxer, so it's easy. But you'll move where the fuck you want to. So it's like at times I want to be like, nah, you're not supposed to move like that. But it's like, what? If somebody wants to move that way, they can. Like at the end of the day, it's a sport. I don't have to go by the fundamentals. I can do shit that's unorthodox. I know, but usually like you'll move like Andre moves like I can predict where he's going because he's been trained to the T where it's like you're gonna move in, but which isn't always good because if someone can guess where you're going to and I can cut you off, I'm always gonna stay out of range, right? In comparison to if I'm fighting Shawn Porter, I don't know where the fuck you're about to go. So now I'm second guessing everything I do, and I don't want to throw something where I leave myself out of position. Now maybe I can get caught with a counter punch. It's like it's important to know the fundamentals, but it's also important to create your own style. Because when you create your own style, it's hard to predict what comes next. Right. Rather than if you take something from someone else, it's like I know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna.
Spence landed more than.
I think this is for round 2. This is round 2.
That was a crazy combo right there. I see Shawn. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. I'm like, Shawn got hands, man. He ain't weak.
I'm just saying, he also fought Demetrius Andrade and Usyk, who, in my opinion, are better boxers than his training partner for this camp was also Andrade, so y'all know. One of them was Andrade. So you guys know. I don't think anyone's a better boxer than Demetrius Andrade. You know anyone better boxer than Demetrius?
You said, I was just talking he's going to be Billy Joe, man. Say not today.
Probably the only person. Other than that, but if you want to talk about technically sound, no one's better than Demetrius.
No, really not beating Demetrius. I'm saying Boo Boo beat it.
Oh,
I mean, maybe Canelo.
Not technically sound. I think Demetrius beats Canelo.
I mean, he can, but I'm just saying, like, that's somebody I'm not going to just say it's easy, though.
Boo Boo cold, though. Oh, Shawn looking like he's about to put that work down. Oh! Shawn! We told y'all.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Shawn, that week, baby, I see him be that B-boy.
AB ain't no joke.
AB, boy, you got the greatest defense, boy.
Look, y'all, hey, man, ain't nobody better than Boo Boo, man. If you can spar against Boo Boo every day, how is anyone going to be better than Boo Boo?
Come on, Shawn. Why it seem like they saying like he not landing nothing in there? Like it's saying 7. Like what am I watching?
I don't know what I'm watching, bro.
Like I'm like, so you telling me they only landed a combined? Look, they didn't even put that as a landing, bro.
So this nigga just missing everything I think he's landing. Cause those jabs, like one of those jams landed, man. This shit biased.
Me, man. I'm like, so you're telling me only 19 punches have landed, man? Come on, dog. I've been watching it. Look, Spence not used to this movement, man.
He's used to someone going straight forward and straight back.
See, Bud, he love this type of fight with Shawn Porter because he'll just switch it up on him. Oh, what's up?
And Shawn and bro, Bud against Errol, this is telling me everything right now. Bud would beat Errol.
Yeah, because like Earl's just one thing. Like Bud can switch it up on you, switch up paces. But it's early though.
Beautiful by Shawn. You telling me none of those are landing? How are they not counting those are landing? Bruh, how are they not counting those are lands?
That was a landed right there.
That's
boy.
a land. They're not counting the statistics? What am I watching?
I don't know, man. They're not calling no land. Hey, man. These punch statues weak.
What am I watching? Not a give and take.
That was a good left, though.
Of course they're gonna show the shit he landed though.
That's what made him trip like that. But he regained.
Oh, that's a low blow.
So you're telling me Shawn just wasn't been landing nothing up in there, huh?
Bang. They're just not showing that he landed. I seen it. They showed everything that Earl landed. Look at his dad. Why does he have that chain on that says WBC?
I lied, bro. He look like O2 Genesis.
Bro, why does he have a chain on that says WBC, nigga? Like it's a gold medal.
I don't know, bro.
That nigga dad crazy. I'm done, bro. That nigga a character.
Probably somebody told them they'll never be WBC champions. And they got that shit. So
that nigga, I'm about to wear that shit everywhere, nigga.
Wow, bro.
Third round, y'all. You gotta throw that jab out there, Shawn. Can't be a counter puncher. There you go. Body, there you go. Body, you gotta double up the body. Don't go for the head. You guys gotta body it. You gotta body it. Don't worry about the head right now. You gotta body, Shawn. That's a good body shot from Errol. I'm not gonna lie, that was a great body shot from Errol.
I'm an Errol Spence fan now. I just want Shawn Porter to show people that he's not trash, baby.
That was a low blow. There's a lot of low blows happening, ref. Who is this ref? I've never seen him before. Good jab. Oh, that's a double jab. Both of those landed. They didn't put it on it. Both of those landed. He went body head. Both of those landed. I don't understand how you're not putting this for the statistics, man. I don't know what I'm watching. That was a good jab. That was a good double jab. He landed. Oh, no, he didn't land on those. That was a good right hand. He landed that. Oh, he landed the body shot. They're not giving him his. What am I watching? That's low.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's go.
There you go, Shawn. There you go.
Shawn.
You gotta go body. Stop looking for the head. You got a body. You got a body shot.
I know
crazy,
he's
man.
gonna keep getting Spence out of it. Oh, but it seems like I ain't gonna lie, Spence was kind of landing in them exchanges.
Yeah, Spence's defense is amazing.
You said who? Well,
Spence's defense is amazing. That was a low blow. That's a low blow. These are a lot of low blows. Jesus.
Right on the belt line, one or two of them went low. But Spence is determined to work that body on the inside against Shawn Porter. He's doing a really good job with it. I don't care how good you are. Shawn Porter can make life difficult for you. We saw Spence connect there on the left.
I don't know who's. Last one, man. Last one. Are we tripping? Please, because I don't know if we're tripping. It seems like a closer fight than what the statistics are saying. It. Am I tripping? Or do you think Errol is just dominating?
I mean, Errol's defense is good. I've seen him some of them exchanges.
It was a good job. He was doing good head movement, and he was moving, he was dodging. But I'm like, man, they're not counting. Bro, that's below the belt.
That's a good punt.
That's a low. They're not counting those shots. Those are shots.
Beautiful right hand over the top on Spence. There's a lot of give and take here right now. That punch kind of straight behind the back.
That's not a shot. That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Punches get straight because there's a lot of jostling going on, a lot of wrestling. The following the comment, Shawn Porter told us yesterday.
Thank you. There's a lot of low blows in this. He's talking that shit about Porter. I'm like, I'm counting like 3 low blows from Spence. This ain't me hating. Y'all probably watching this thinking I'm hating. I'm not hating on Spence, I promise.
I like Spence, but I'm like, I don't know. I just want to see.
That was a
Someone
triple
like Porter
jab.
has just.
He's
Like
a dog,
man.
man.
Like his resume don't mean nothing.
Nobody expected him to win. His pops brought him up. Saying his pops don't know how to nothing. Like, this shit really legendary. Look at that. Oh, there you go. They not counting none of these shots, I bet, either. I put money on it. Bro, these are landing, bro. Oh, beautiful left hook. Porter, you gotta keep landing them. You gotta keep making this your fight. Good job. Yeah, all right.
Talk your shit then.
Talk your shit. What's up with it?
He said, I want all the smoke.
It's crazy, man. I got to see. That's why they're not showing the stats like that. That's 2 double hands. You got to count both those. Left hook. You got to count those.
Is Porter going to gas out?
That's the question.
That's a great body punch right there.
Good body shot from Porter.
That's a good shot right there. That's why that's good.
Yeah. Oh, good left hand from Porter. You keep working, Porter.
How is he still?
You beat Boo Boo.
How is he?
They're not counting none of the punches he's landing, bro.
Oh my God.
Now these niggas not counting none of the punches that Porter's landing, man. What am I watching? You beat Boo Boo. He beat Boo Boo. Oh yeah, that's the round we watching. We watching round 4.
This is crazy, man.
Our stream might be lagging a little bit. That's probably the problem. There you go. How is this the only round that he outlanded Porter? I mean, I'm sorry, he outlanded Spence. Like, what am I watching? There you go, big yeah.
You do gotta do defense, though. Oh, that's a good left, though. Good left by Spence.
Yeah, the scorecards is shit, man. That's what I'm worried about. I hope he don't gas out. Beautiful right hook. I feel like they're not counting a lot of the punches that Porter landing, but they counting
Everything for Spence. Don't Spence look tired?
They both do. Porter ain't breathing heavy, none though. Porter ain't caught his second win though. I feel like they didn't count none of those for him though. How is he still? How he land all those punches, but he's still down 11 punches? Like that don't make no sense. They counted probably like half of those punches. Boom! But that landed. They didn't count those. Bro, how is he landing all these punches, but they're not counting them?
It's like a soft spot, so you have to get used to it.
There's that cat and a jab by Errol Spence. But what does Porter do? He answers back with about 5, 6, 7 punches of his own. That was a
3 of those landed. Oh man. Oh.
He comes back with a great left hook right there.
Not before he got.
This is great boxing, man. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see, man.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck it, man. If you take an L, take an L. Put it all out there. This is some real shit. Both that, like, we ain't even halfway through the fight, and I'm like, it's already both these dudes, both they stock already rose in boxing. Because I'm like, this is some real shit right here, man. It's respect to both fighters. Nobody can say nothing other than that.
Nobody can ever talk about Shawn Porter again, boy.
Fuck these scorecards, because these scorecards ain't shit.
They said it's the most that's ever landed on Spence in his career. I know he didn't expect this, boy. Shawn Porter do got.
Because at the end of the day, Errol Spence got great defense, but the best defensive fighter that Shawn Porter fought, other than Andrade, is Adrian Broner. Y'all can say whatever y'all want.
Adrian Broner never got KO.
I bet you $5 Errol Spence won't drop Shawn. Adrian Broner, the only person ever to drop Porter.
And bring something over the top.
Ha! He gave him that.
Hey!
Ha!
He said, "Ooh,
He
he said,
started shaking on him. Ha! He lost. That boy AB just lost. Well, that was a good 2 rounds. Come on, boy. You see that? Didn't give him the point. Again, hit him. Still ain't giving the point. Bro,
I told you.
Crazy, bro.
What is going on with this punch statistic, man? This shit is rigged.
And this little kid got me hot. Cause I'm just like, look, I'm a Spence fan, but I'm like, Spence not hitting everything he's going.
That's a good one, too. They gave him both those. Everything Spence stole, they giving it to him. Well, I was like, for Porter, they only giving him like 1 out of every 4 punches.
Is Boo Boo a southpaw?
Yeah. Now it's not the time. Come on now. Trying to get some technical difficulties. Oh, we here. That was a good 1-2 to the body. If it go to decision, they gonna give it to Errol, man.
So you got to second guess yourself. Which shots are being effective for Porter and which shots are getting in or being blocked?
See, 2-2. I like that.
38-38. It's a draw so far.
All right, thanks very much, Marcos. You guys agree? Even fight so far?
Yeah, it is an equal fight.
There's a lot of give and take here. Both guys are doing well. Both guys are scoring. And it's a lot of back and forth. One guy counters, the other guy counters.
I say that he knows how to. He's good at slipping that left and then getting something in. So Boo Boo must have told him something. Showed him something. You feel me?
But at the end of the day, Spence is similar to Boo Boo to the fact where you want to control the ring. If you have someone who's making awkward movements, awkward angles, it's hard to be able to get it in your bag, really get in your flow if someone's not allowing you to do it. Like, the only way you can be a great dancer is if you have an amazing dance partner. If you have someone who don't want to motherfucking flow with you, now you're someone who like to flow, and you got to figure out how to flow on an awkward flow. Spence is getting comfortable, though. I see that. It's going to be on Porter to be able to maintain what he's doing and keep making him uncomfortable.
Oh, he's definitely doing that. This is the real deal, Shawn Porter. He came to unify tonight.
That's your boy.
Very impressed with what I'm seeing. Unofficial scorecard.
I love Danny Garcia, too, though.
Ain't he heard his hand? That boy brittle, man.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter's fight right now. I think the key to victory was staying.
The thing is, though, see, Danny and Shawn, Danny and Keith Thurman right now, we're watching the PBC, and they're talking, how is Porter not gassed, been hooking all night, breathing a little heavy now. you're right, lost one, and that's why I'm a little bit scared. But Porter's shown to be able to kind of catch a second win. I don't think he's caught that yet. But they have Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman on the announcer table. That's, you know, when they cut to the side scenes, right? Both of them fought Thurman. Keith beat him. Garcia lost. But if you watch it, this is Shawn Porter's fight, right? Which makes them think that they're winning. The thing is, there's politics involved. So when Keith beat Porter, I see Spence doing somewhat of a similar game plan instead of when Danny lost to Porter, because Danny stayed a little bit more in front of Porter. Errol Spence is using a little bit of pressure and kind of using his angles, which Thurman did, which allowed Thurman to beat Thurman to beat Porter. As you can see, we got the 6th round going. Beautiful angle change. Porter has to go to the body. He can't headhunt against Errol. He has to go to the body. He has to go to the body because Errol, it looks like he's willing to do this dirty fight. So Porter has to stay to the body. But if you look at the statistics, what my man Zen just said, you got 88 punches by Spence to Porter's 59. That's bullshit. I've been watching. There's no way that he's outlanding them by almost more than 29 shots. That's crazy. Porter killing him. Hey, man, shout out to you, Lucas Pinedo. Hopefully I'm saying this right. But that's not how they got it on the punch statistics. Now, as far as the cards, it's 2-2. Good body shots from Errol right here, but I don't like what I'm seeing from the statistics, man. Porter's throwing way more. I think he's landing more than what they're showing too, man. That's my opinion. And we got the inside fight right now. Everyone talks about how deadly Errol's inside game is. Porter is pushing Errol back. But they're giving him only Porter throws like 3 or 4 punches. They only give him like 2.
Good uppercut by Porter.
It's a setup. They know, you know who they want. This is PBC, man. Al Heyman, you know who they want to win.
Bro, Spence throwing way more punches.
If it's going to the decision, there's no way they're going to give it to Porter. I'm going to be real with you, Lost One. I'm going to be real with you too, Lucas Pinedo. There's no way. There's no way. And I feel like they have it as a 97-62.
He just hit 2 punches.
Beautiful angle. Beautiful. Look, they didn't give him, bro. They didn't give him none of those body shots. Did you see that? Did you see that?
This man right
They
now.
didn't give him none of the body shots.
This is crazy.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Porter's winning this round. Porter's ahead of the round. They didn't give him none of the body shots.
I don't think they want Porter to win. I swear.
That's your pops?
Yeah.
His pops, no. His pops is a beast, man. His pops is a beast. Bro, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm watching here. Am I watching a robbery in front of my eyes?
Like they're telling me out of all that.
Look, he's Mike Tyson, this man.
Why didn't he get no punches landed? Oh my God.
Dog, what am I watching? This is crazy. Everybody wanted to go at Anthony Joshua, man. Bro, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say boxing going down like that, but when you see shit like this, I see what you're saying. Like, it's hard for me to argue. Because I'm like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I got Porter winning that round. I got Porter up by 1 round right now. You was right, last one. There's no way that Porter's going to win a decision. There's no way. You was right. You said it. Last one said it. Like, we've been on here. It says 3 hours, 18 minutes. Last one said, like, back at an hour and like 20 minutes. Bro. I know. Javante looking juicy, boy. He been eating. Look at AB. AB looking juicy. Both of them, though, they look like they about 170 right now. Look at them. Why do they look so juicy? Hey, man, they playing, man.
AB probably like, I like that motherfucker now.
Look at that. Oh, the Mike Tyson. Look. They just. Oh, no.
That's crazy, man.
That shit gonna pause real quick. There it go. There it go. You know they only gonna show Errol Spence. Like, you know, on the replays, all they gonna show is all the good shit Errol did. How you gonna say that's gotta be addressed when Errol was hitting my man's below the belt early in the fight? Nobody said nothing.
For 6 rounds, 43% of this fight. After fought at close range, no surprise.
He did say he needed KO though.
I know he did say that. He said that. That's why I said it. Shout out to Last One. Real shit.
That's because he's doing a lot of work and doing a lot of pushing.
That's crazy. Hey man, them statistics ain't right. I don't give a fuck what nobody
50%, bro.
says.
I've been watching Errol throw. He ain't landing everything he's throwing, man.
Oh man, this shit really crazy. Nice. Bro, look at this. He pressuring Errol, man. Like, he on him, boy. He on him the same way he was on him in the first round. Spence ain't slowed down none.
Spence?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. Porter, my bad, y'all. My bad.
So 2 punches, 3 land punches.
Oh, he landed both of those.
Wow, bro. They didn't even give him any of those, bro. Hey, bro, this is probably the most clear.
1-2, 1-2, one body shot, one body shot. All those are landing. All those are landing. Look, all right, look.
Hey, this is
now I know the difference between amateur and pros. There's no politics in amateurs. In the pros, there's politics. That's the difference.
He missed.
I missed it. I didn't see
They
it.
gave him a punch. He didn't even land it. That's a I landed. Oh my God! It's because he's little.
Nice. Mike Tyson switch out. Got to go to the body. Mike Tyson. Good job. Nice. Nice.
All three of those, man.
He only gave him one of those. It's crazy how they only give him.
That's a punch too.
I don't know if y'all watching this like we watch. Oh, beautiful body shot. Left hook to the head. But they didn't give it to him, I bet. Right hook to the head. They probably didn't give him none of those. Boxing is crazy, man. PBC is crazy.
All right, here
man.
we see Errol Spence throwing some body punches.
Hey, you know what's after every round they only show Errol Spence highlights? I don't think not one round have we got Shawn Porter highlights.
Another low blow.
I haven't seen a Shawn Porter.
Damn.
The first two we saw, and here's another one coming.
That was behind the head. Damn. Y'all see all these okay, lost one already said low bruh.
They said that Shawn was dirty.
Oh man, boxing is crazy, y'all. They just need to go ahead and give my man Kenny Porter the gloves. Let him go out there. That nigga with the chain on. This shit crazy, man. They said, Porter, you ain't winning. I don't give a fuck.
This is corruption in front of my eyes. It seems like the good fights be going by fast.
But the board ass fights, them bitches be like,
it's the fourth.
Oh, I'm like, this shit already halfway done.
This thing outside is gonna get ready. It was a good laugh.
Errol Spence did the right thing. You know, Porter was close to the ropes. He threw a double jab, got him up against the ropes, and then started throwing his combinations.
Facts. That's when if you just told a boxer if you got underhooks, you can turn them. It doesn't matter how big you are. The boxers all know that that's grappling. Nice. How I don't understand how Spence is outletting him by so much. Nice. Nice, nice. There you go, Porter. You got to bring it. You got to keep going. Body, body. They gave him all those punches. Beautiful. Beautiful. Work it. Come on. Combos. You got to do combinations. Underhook. If you got underhook right there. Wow. Beautiful right hand off of the break. Nice. That's beautiful work, Porter. Nice. That right hand landing every time. I don't care what the statistics are saying. It's beautiful work by Porter. Beautiful. Nice job, Porter. Good job. That was good. They're going to give it to Spence. I already know it, but.
And here you see a replay of Spence connecting early.
Bang!
That's a land for a land, though.
Isn't it funny how they're showing all Errol Spence highlights? That's the first time I've seen a Porter highlight this whole fight. First time.
I don't care. I got Porter up 8.
I got Porter winning too. If Porter's not winning, then okay, let's say it's a tie. It's even right now going into this night. But I got Porter up. But they're not going to say that. They're not going to do that. They're going to give Errol. They probably got Errol up. Derek James was talking all that shit, talking about how your daddy treats you like trash and he don't got no fundamentals. Well, where that at now, man? I hate when I hear shit like that, man. That shit disrespectful, man. Motherfuckers want to come at Gary Russell Jr. because what he did with Leo Santa Cruz pops. Man, ain't nobody want to talk about that bullshit Derek James talked about Shawn Porter's pops. Like, nobody.
This is crazy, man. We on the East Coast. It's almost 1 o'clock, man.
Damn, great. You can do this shit for 3 hours, 30 minutes. It's probably the longest stream ever, man. Hey. Beautiful.
They got it tied.
But you know the judges don't got it like that. No. Shawn Porter ain't slowed down none. Nice, nice.
I know he hasn't slowed down any.
That's a low blow. You seen that low blow? Yeah. Nice. That was nice. He was off balance though. That wasn't power. He was off balance. Oh. Nice. That was a beautiful uppercut. Beautiful jab behind it. With a hook. Nice uppercut with a straight. Huh? Huh? I know. But I'm telling you, bro, I'm like, because niggas underestimate niggas like Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman, like that never really elite. Like he fought both of them and he fought AB, bro. Like this nigga's resume is legit. Fought Andrade, Usyk, like this nigga's. But everybody be wanting to talk about, oh, he's so much smaller. Like in boxing, if you have a solid base, you're gonna be bending your knees some way. So if you have a 2-inch advantage on someone, 3-inch, it don't matter much. Y'all gonna be about the same height in the ring. The only thing that matters is the length of your arms and if you know how to use it. This is beautiful work from Porter. But you know they're not gonna give it to Porter. This is amazing work from Porter. Beautiful left hook. Nah, by Porter. Nice right hook. Nice left hook from Spence. Left right from Spence. Nice.
This is fight of the year, but we candidate for sure.
Yeah, man. This is an amazing fight. Oh! Nice to the body.
Spence is saying, I'm going to knock you out. Porter's saying, I'm going to knock you out. No, you're not going to knock
They kind of both low-key kind of tired.
It's been a war over the first 9 rounds.
It's a great fight. I told y'all. Errol has great deep. Like Errol's really good at being able to keep it here and keep it here, right? But like my thing is how they're kind of judging the punch statistics. It's like even though Errol is blocking it, they're counting like Porter's punches is not landing. It's like the only way they'll count Porter as a clean punch is if it clean lands on his face. But it's like you got to count some of the punches that, even though you say Errol is blocking him, his head's right there, his body's right there. Those still hurt. You feel me? Tell a motherfucker to put a glove on. Tell him to throw a left hook and block it. Tell me if that shit still don't hurt. That's what I'm saying. So if it's clean and you just blocking it and it hits, you got to count that because that shit still hurt.
Once you're in that danger zone, you're going to get hit. I don't think he had
They heavy, man. If he can this pay for the last 2 rounds, it'll be a close decision. But if in any way Errol Spence somehow can pull away from these last 2 rounds, they're going to give it to Spence for a unanimous decision. You already know how boxing goes. Here we go, though. There you go, Porter. Work. Porter. Why would he do that?
Well, who do that?
The ref? Those all landed from Porter. Hey, watching this though, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I want to see Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. Nice. Nice. Get him. Go, Porter. He wanted that. There you go. He's trying to hold you. Work. Work. There you go. Right back at him. Don't let the crowd hype that bullshit.
Try to get in there and do what he need to do, boy. Sound look like you after like 13 rounds.
There you go, Shawn. Yeah.
This is the problem right here. Shawn Porter and Errol Spence is catching him on the way in.
There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right hand, left hook. You talking that shit, Ladies Lewis? Watch your mouth. Shawn Porter still got it. Man, if these, hey man, shut your ass up, man. Fuck these commentators, man. Nice. Errol land one or two things, crowd go crazy, like it's everything. There you go. There you go. There you are. But nobody want to talk about that, though. But nobody want to talk about that, though. Hey, this shit rigged, y'all. This shit rigged.
Yeah, you're gonna see some rough stuff by Porter. He's just basically weighing his way, pushing his way, and he doesn't care what.
It's crazy how that's what I'm saying. It's crazy though about how they're not counting none of those punches though. And it's crazy how this is the first time they showed a highlight in Porter's favor. What is this, the 9th, 10th round? They just now showed a highlight in Porter's favor.
Porter up, man.
Me too, but you know they don't kind of like that, man. This shit is. I'm done. Excuse us. Y'all know how boxing be though.
And it's probably the first. Hey, I swear Spence did not expect this, bro. He did not expect a fight like this, bro.
I knew it was gonna be this way because nobody in the welterweight division got better defense than AB. Say whatever the fuck y'all want. Nobody got better defense than AB.
He didn't get done like Keith Thurman. He was right about that. Keith Thurman got knocked down.
Keith Thurman he was lucky he was on. Like they was talking about, like Keith Thurman beat Garcia and Porter, but I was like, he was on that bike the whole time. You heard me? I'm like, if Errol's doing the same exact game plan Danny Garcia had, and Garcia lost because Garcia don't got the biggest name as our Errol. Let's be 100. Is Errol not doing the same game plan Danny Garcia did? But Garcia got more power. Y'all gonna say whatever y'all want. Garcia versus Errol. Garcia beats Errol. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. They should be. Porter's winning. Errol out here hitting ghosts.
He's slipping that left though.
Mm-hmm. Did that jab not land? He got hit with that right hand to the body, but that jab landed. That jab landed. You don't start moving back if something doesn't land. You feel me? If you slip something and you miss it, you won't move back. If something lands, you take a step back because you're like, okay, he's in range to hit me.
And his turns is great. He really got that great Mike Tyson.
Bruh, get right out of there. He sets that shit up. Beautiful uppercut. Beautiful uppercut. Beautiful right hook. Beautiful right hook. Got to go to the body, Porter. Got to hit that body right now.
It's an 11, man.
I know, man.
I thought it just was 8.
I know, man. The great fight to go by the fastest, man.
This is crazy though, because they just really got Porter looking like he just getting out.
I know he getting work. Look, good turn. Oh, and those all landed, but they're not giving it to him. They're not giving it to him, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God.
Spence landing. I'm not lying. Spence is landing, but Porter is winning these exchanges.
Look, Porter hard to hit on me.
Porter is winning the exchanges. If his daddy say Porter hard to hit, that shit real. These motherfuckers is biased. Oh, he didn't. No. That wasn't a drop, y'all. You talking that shit? Let's go, Porter. Come on, let's go. Let's go, boy. Work. You may not get up. Shut your ass up. Porter don't fall. The only nigga who could knock that nigga down clean was AB. Spence don't got AB power. Work him, Porter. That was some bullshit. That shit was just off balance. Work that nigga. He missing all that. Don't let him test you. There you go. Don't let him test you, Porter. Work him. Don't let him talk that shit. Spence, shut up, Lennox. Lennox sound like an idiot. There you go, Porter. The crowd sound crazy. There you go, Porter. Hey, you working. You working. Come on, 12th round.
If one glove goes down, it's a knockdown.
Anything touched, it's a knockdown. Some bullshit, man.
You can see, right on the chin, right when he was throwing the punch. And this is what happens when you're in the middle of throwing the punch and you get hit. It's more of an effective shot because, boy, it's like you're not expecting it at that moment.
That's crazy, man. They so happy this shit happened because now they can say Spence won. And ain't nobody can really say nothing. It was the knockdown. Hey, Garcia beat Spence on me. Yeah, man. But you already know. Spence won the fight.
Did his hand touch? It didn't look like his hand touched.
Spence won the fight. They don't give it to him. There's no way Porter can come back from this because he's going to go to a decision. Because this shit all rigged. But it is what it is, man. But y'all see what it is, man. Terrence Crawford, the best welterweight. Porter ain't doing that to Crawford. Number 2, I want to see Garcia versus Spence. I want to see Danny Garcia versus Spence. Garcia beat Spence. I hope y'all remember this, man. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want.
Why you want to talk now, though?
Porter's got to do something in this round. 12th and final round. Spence with a knockdown in round 11.
There you go, boy. Work. Every time he come in, throw that right. Slip right. He recovered, trust me. There you go. Errol don't got more power than AB. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but he's not going to do it like AB did it. AB really made that man drop. And nobody said nothing about it because AB was losing. Like, AB weak. They got him winning the last 5 rounds. That's crazy. There you go. Beautiful left hook. Beautiful right hand. Double right hand. He tripled the right hand. He quadrupled the right hand. They all landed. He did another right hand. That's 5 times. And then he did an uppercut with the right hand. They all landed. Nobody want to talk about it, though. I seen all of it. There you it is. Work. You got to go to the body there, Porter. You can't just lean like that. You got to go to the body.
He's never stuck up against the ropes. He's always thinking about putting the other guy up against the ropes.
Nice. Nice uppercut. Everyone talk that shit about Shawn Porter, man. Y'all ain't been paying no attention. I've been said this. I told you it was going to be a closer fight than what everyone was trying to say. And even with the scorecards, it's saying it's a closer fight than what it was because these motherfuckers wanted Spence to win. Like, all these shots, they not counting none of these shots for Porter. Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. It's a great fight. They don't give it to Errol, but great fight.
Earl good though, man. I'm not gonna disrespect Earl. Man.
Look at his daddy, nigga.
It's
What is
one
he
look
wearing?
and one to be remembered, Kenny.
You see,
I won't forget it.
this nigga daddy crazy.
What a fight.
They don't give it to Errol. Great fight. Look at this nigga daddy. Look at.
Bro, get off that man's swag.
I'm
man.
just like, look at him.
Man, you dripped out,
You
man.
look crazy.
Let that man be dripped out. Yeah, it was a good fight, lost one. I agree, man. Great fight.
His daddy can't help but be in this shit. Nigga said, "Oh, Shawn about to hug niggas. I'm about to be in that shit too." Look,
I know why you so close to his son.
I know.
Like, nigga. You know he lost.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
knockdown.
man. Shawn, man,
Here you see a situation
you had a
where
great fight.
Porter throws a great punch in his
Me personally, as much as I want to say it,
straight right.
I thought it should be a draw, but Errol Spence, he should win it. I'll give it to him. If the knockdown didn't happen, I had Shawn winning. But because of the knockdown, there's no way they're not gonna give it to Errol. But you know, Errol saying he wants to fight Manny next. He said he wants to fight Terrence Crawford after that. I want to see Errol versus Danny Garcia. That's what I want to see. I want to see how that would go.
Ain't gonna happen, no man.
That's what I want to see. I think Danny Garcia beats Earl. If y'all want to be 100. That was a great fight, man. That was a great fight.
Porter gave him all he could handle. Man. Terrence beats the ball.
Errol Spence Jr. told us there's no bad blood, no animosity. I'll shake his hand and his dad's hand.
I think about it, Bud moved up in weight, got a belt, and ain't looked back.
Garcia versus Earl is a fight that needs to be made. Next, I don't want to see Earl versus Manny. That don't do nothing for me.
Following some animosity, bad blood in the weeks leading up to this fight.
Crazy, man.
Punches landed and thrown.
That's not real.
That's not real.
That's definitely not real. Don't believe those statistics. If y'all watching, that's definitely not statistics. Fuck the statistics. Hey, yo, lost one.
That just shows you in
Facts.
fight night how you can have a higher percentage.
Shut up, nigga. Hey, this guy crazy. Hey, all right, bet. We're gonna get on that fight now. I'm gonna whip your ass, nigga. Nigga talking that shit. Shut your ass up. But you say this shit corrupt too, nigga. Shut your ass up. You say this shit corrupt. Shut your ass up.
I'm not saying it's that corrupt. I'm just saying I was just making a point, bro. That's all.
Hey, last one. I want Earl to fight Bud too, but y'all know that's not gonna happen, man. That's Bob Earl. Look, Croft.
I told you. Come on, man.
Look, calm down. They gonna give it to Spence. Boxing don't work this way. Boxing. He said, you made me put this shit out. This nigga crazy. He gonna get hyped and then be like, I know, nigga. This nigga crazy.
Woo! 115, 112, Shawn Porter,
Bro,
boy.
calm down. You know damn well they giving it to Spence.
Oh, okay. You know.
He is now the WBC and the IBF welterweight unified champion of the world, Errol Spence Jr.
It was split though. Hey, I was right on the split, man.
Nah. We both picked Porter for the decision.
But it was split though.
Yeah, but Earl win.
It don't matter. We was right on the split.
Man,
it was controversial too. I said controversial.
That's some bullshit.
Controversial. That was controversial right there. Bro.
Why he don't know that, man? Don't allow no random man just be grabbing the back of your neck like that.
He made the fight a lot easier, but he chose to do it like Porter. He wanted to beat Porter at his own game. He basically
don't ever disrespect me like that to fight back.
Oh, we know you a goat, man.
You should get on that Resident Evil.
You whipped my ass, bro. Like the first night. It's like
you wouldn't listen to music though. You get on that Resident Evil. Ooh, I got him. Hey, hold up. Hey, man. So Shawn Porter ends up beating Errol Spence. I'm just playing. Errol Spence won. Errol's
great though.
Split decision. He is. I don't see him fighting Terrence next. He gonna want the Manny Pacquiao fight. I don't see Manny taking that fight.
I saw you just kiss both those.
If I was Earl, I would fight either Danny Garcia, maybe Keith Thurman, Mikey Garcia. Keith Thurman injured right now. He said he's gonna be back next year, so we'll see. Let's see what we call out.
It shows that hard work pays off, and I'm happy that Shawn Porter gave me this opportunity.
That South accent be crazy, man.
I have to thank you, Fox, for putting me on this network and this big platform. Thank you for all my people from Texas for coming out. You know, it's all love, baby.
You knew this was going to be an aggressive fight. You knew this was going to be a tough and rough fight. But did you expect it to be as rough and tough and go the distance like it did?
What type of question is that?
She did say he said he's gonna knock him out.
That's a terrible question. Look how old her hands are.
Get off how I wanted to, but that's just credit to Shawn Porter. He's a true champion. He's rough, he's rugged, and he always comes to fight.
Look how you respect him now. Look at Wilder. Wilder's not impressed.
How much confidence did that knockdown give you? And you said you wanted to throw punches with
it
bad
was right there.
intentions. It was just a quick short left hand there, but didn't have a lot of bad intention on it.
You did say Spence had that power though.
Like I showed everybody. You
But he don't got AB power. AB flat.
Show everybody that I can't sit there with
See
one
how
of the
big he was
toughest,
looking over
roughest fighters in the world.
Man look like he was about
Sit there and
185.
that's what I
Shit,
do.
Javante
At
look like about
5'6".
200.
I know.
Javante look like he was good air.
He look like a panda, nigga. I was like, why he look so big in that shirt?
That's why he went up in weight. He like, I can't
I
keep
feel
that.
like I'm the bigger, I'm
I
the
just can't
stronger, welterweight, I'm the smarter. But I'll credit Shawn Porter. He showed tremendous heart.
There's a man standing here to our right. Former two division.
Ah! I called it. Garcia versus Spence. Make it motherfucking happen. Garcia wins all day. Y'all remember this from this day right here.
It says next opponent.
Mine had tables turned. I've been calling the guys out for a long time. Like I said, tables will turn, and it will be calling me out now. That's what we getting right now. But like I told Al Hammond, as soon as I signed with him, I told him, you line them up, I'm going to knock them down.
There you go. Some fight words there, Danny. What did you see in this?
Hey, yo,
fight?
Danny
Did you
win.
have the same response to that?
Danny win. I'm already telling y'all.
Like I said it would be. But he's the top dog, and I want the top spot. So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
Was there anything that you saw in this fight that surprised you about Errol Spence Jr.?
I was calling it the whole time.
Like I said it would be. It was a 50-50 fight. It was a split decision victory. Shawn Porter's a hard fighter to look good against. He got the job done, and I'm here to say, I won next.
All right, well, we don't know when or where, but we most definitely know who. Congratulations.
She just trying to really think
on
everything
great
she's saying.
Hey, I'll tell y'all right now, this fight's not happening. There's no way Errol Spence is gonna agree to fight Danny Garcia. There's no way. This is the same shit as when Manny Pacquiao beat Adrian Broner and Errol Spence came into the ring and he was like, I'm next. Diddly do. And they ain't fight.
between the two of you here tonight.
He still got that damn chain on. Errol is not going to fight Danny Garcia. That's all the wrong thing. But hey, you good with this? Be out, y'all. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. This is probably the longest stream we ever did. 3 hours, 52 minutes.
I didn't expect it to be that long, honestly. Because the other
Hey.
fight came in. That's what happened.
Yeah. Last one. Hey, man, enjoy your night. We about to take it out of here, man.
Shout out anybody else in the chat. Shout out to all the likes.
He said last one, he's going to check out the music. Anyone else interested in music, we got music coming out. We're going to drop something tomorrow. My man's got his mixtape coming out next weekend. And then I'm going to drop my shit later in the month, probably the end of the month. So I'm like, y'all check it. And we got a joint mixtape dropping before the end of the year. We got a lot of music dropping, a lot of new content dropping. Stay fucking with us. Stay riding with us. I'm telling y'all, we going to make shit pop. We appreciate y'all. BlakGooseTV, Mr. Positivity, Zen, all day. Stay up, y'all.
We out here. I hope I didn't take anything